What do you mean you're crazy? Ooh. You wanna pull in and join me to watch this? It's 10 a.m. Dude, you're also awake. What do you mean? You're gonna come join me? Come, we can watch it together. And I'll explain to you how what's going on. You don't wanna come join me in VC? Did you download the game, by the way? Oh, frick. I just realized something, lol. I actually messed up my thing. I meant to edit my thing for Twitch. Fair enough. I need help freaking editing this. I forgot to change my thing. Ugh. Why have I messed up so badly? Oh yeah. There we go. We've recovered. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. They're just doing the walkouts now. Oh. So you're just gonna sit in bed and watch? How come you're awake? Oh, I guess you wake up every day at this hour. I've been awake for 5 hours? Why have you been awake for 5 hours, dude? Have you eaten breakfast yet? Oh, they're just playing the Delta Force music right now. Okay, so those are all the walkouts. It's the time I normally get up. Fair enough. Hello, cool reels. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Dude, your work day. Wait, but you go to bed at like midnight, bro. What the fuck? Aren't you like halfway dead? Okay, we can skip it. That's good. That's good to hear, man. This final is gonna be sick. So we're starting on what? The band Ascension. What was the starting map? I remember Trainwreck was no, it's Threshold, and what was the other map? Fault. We're starting on Fault today, which is gonna be interesting. Because we don't know how either team performs on Fault. Yep, constantly dying. Rest in peace, dude. I missed the freaking button. Also, I didn't spawn pills. That's good to know. Just let me fix my color here. For anyone wondering, I am multi-streaming. I'm streaming on both Twitch and on YouTube. So if I sound crazy, I'm not. Hello, Emo Kid. Welcome in. So I got put with bots. Yeah, but that's like your first few games. Or are you talking about your teammates acted like bots? When did you try it out? Last night after I went to bed? Or you're just getting the... Who do you guys think is gonna win?
面对去年的失利，首先我们肯定是觉得猝不及防的，那就我们就吸取经验、吸取教训，然后今年拿回来。
I mean, they're really dominant going into this. I think Longting is my favorites to win, but Han could. I mean, the loser bracket team won last time.
지금까지 성장해 나가고 있는 팀입니다.
이름이 한이에요, 팀이. 근데 한 팀이 돼야 다 같이 움직여야 승리할 수 있다고 생각합니다.
安轩成功的打赢了这一波步兵的绞肉，足以让安轩摧毁一列。
Yeah.
对手也会变强，我们
Okay.
要不断变强。
因为这么多人都是在支持我们。
What do you think of the odds that Nightbot has broken on YouTube again, Mark?
단단한 것도 계속 두들기면 부서진다는 걸
Yeah, that's
보여주겠다는 마음으로 하겠습니다.
stop listening to so much music.
看看我们是最强的矛，还是他们是最好的盾。
Is it me or does that bitrate kind of suck for the live broadcast? Holy hell, that's loud. Let me go check. Yeah, all good. Hello YouTube, what's up, man?
If that doesn't get you hyped for this matchup, I don't know what will.
Wow,
My
Nightbot's
goodness,
actually
what
working.
an introduction to the grand finals today, folks. We have two teams that have certainly earned their place here in the grand finals, and the winner will be the champion. In second place, it may feel good to some, but to either of these teams, man, they don't care anything about the prize pool. They don't care anything about what's going on up in the crowd, which is extremely loud and fully filled out and literally an arm's reach away. All they care about is being the champion. I'm pumped.
Yeah.
I am pumped as well. The entire crowd seemingly roaring for the side of LT. I mean, as it is to be expected. But one thing I do want to go ahead and note right there, one of those pieces featured a little bit of a quote from HAN. It mentioned HAN is a team that has obviously had a ton of growth. The one thing that we're going to have to see here over the course of the day is a giant growth spurt from just a couple of days ago. Remember, LT was a team that took HAN down and forced them into the lower bracket. So, again, growth has had to have happened over the past couple of days. They've got a big task ahead of them.
Well, it's funny to talk about it that way because you don't oftentimes get a competition of this caliber that spans 5 days. But what you certainly don't get often is a repeat of the very first match that we played in the competition on day one.
Hello.
We have
Welcome
it
back.
again now in the grand finals.
All good.
What we're talking about is what we talked about on the bracket, that HAN and LT faced off in the first best of 3 of this entire competition, and map 1 went to double overtime. Ridiculous way to start the competition. It sets the tone. We've said this several days now, but today in the grand finals, you're right. HAN kind of got beat pretty handedly. Yes, there were some tiebreakers, but it was a 2-0 and a best of 3. In a best of 5, going down a couple maps early, a tall task to be able to drop 3 in a row.
I need to at some point learn how to use like
We do have
pins.
different maps though, so yes, we call for them to have a growth spurt, but with different maps comes different plays, and it also comes, frankly, totally different strategies. We're starting.
And why not?
I want to talk about it again because I think it's probably the most important.
Because I feel like I don't know how to.
Is the Jets. It is the Jet operators. These are 2 of the only teams that actually arrived here in Wuhan, China that have dedicated Jet pilots. They only have one role when they step onto the stage. It means that there's a jet that they can get inside of. So when you're talking about these 2 teams and these 2 jet operators, you're comparing Bitterzechi and you're comparing Ghost. We've seen moments of greatness from both. We've seen much more of Bitterzechi, and we have only seen Ghost kind of dominate the skies one time. Both teams think their pilot is the best pilot in the game right now. What's your take?
Dude, we were kind of having this conversation before we even got here today to the venue. I think it was yesterday, me and Googe were kind of talking, and I was like, dude, Fault should be a clean sweep, in my opinion, for the side of LT. Bitterzechi, I don't even know if his jet has been destroyed yet in this competition.
It has not.
Yeah, it just hasn't. So, like,
not one time.
I mean, going into this, like, the guy just looks like he's going to rule the skies entirely. His tallest task will, of course, be when he's on the defensive side of Fault, because again, he's going to be up against the jet and the helicopter simultaneously. So obviously, there's going to be some differences.
It's going to be a hard-fought one.
And I mean, to be fair, we haven't really seen, LT go actually.
I wonder who's gonna fly the heli, because they're.
We did
they.
with our
Yeah.
yesterday, but it was only for that one singular map, and again, he did win it.
Yeah, we didn't see both
The
sides.
So that
long-term
means that he's
pilot
already proven
Bitterzechi, I
himself
think they
in the
keep
skies.
on
You know
calling
what I'm
him.
saying? It's got to go 2-0.
I don't know if that's the right way to pronounce it,
What I
but
love about this mode
he is
that you can
insanely
have a
good,
guy
and I
who
wonder
goes through
how
same
the
map
Han
with
pilot,
less
which is
stats to
Ghost,
make it seem insane.
is gonna
You
do
got
in
a
the
guy like
dogfight,
Bitterzechi,
because
who is literally, if you
that
got
is
what
going
he's
to
in a jet,
determine
he is literally
how
like-
this entire
his KD
map
is
goes,
not something that we can calculate.
and also how
He's
good the
on like
helicopter
100
pilot
and
is at
0.
supporting.
Like 100 kills and 0 deaths every time he's in the jet. It's kind of a stat line you can't
I don't even
see in
know
any other game.
if he died in the jet.
It's very odd to talk
It's
about.
crazy.
But it emphasizes the point about Warfare esports in general, that every player
Yeah,
has
but you're
a
gonna
role,
go-
especially
gonna
on
wish
these
my down?
high-value teams that have
All
been
good.
practicing for months,
Chicken a bit.
if not years at this point, with a lot of returners from last competition that we casted over in Vietnam. You get a chance to see these players continue to grow and get better inside of their role and get more delineated in their role. So we talk about roles. Let's talk about helicopter operators. You talk about Stax and Sarah Jin being in the gunner seat. I think that's a huge boon for the HAN team, which means that they may win, like you mentioned, the sky battle when they're on the attack, and they do have that heli. So we could trade maps here on Fault. It is definitely possible, which a 1-1 start would be huge going into Threshold.
Yeah, this is going to be crazy stuff. I mean, I love the fact that you brought up Vietnam. By the way, the favorites in Vietnam, kind of like the resurgence here, LT. Prior to this, TL, they were the favorites at Vietnam. They stomped everybody. And then come to the grand finals, they got stomped.
Yeah.
So we have no idea how this is going to go. There are big expectations for the side of LT, but we have seen it before where the Titans have been toppled.
That's right. Gotta lock in. Gotta make sure you ice up. A quick look there, folks. We talked about it already, but just as a reminder, no matter what happens in this competition, you will not see Cyclone and you will not see Ascension. We have seen enough of both of those maps at this point through the course of the last 15 matches.
God.
But folks, it is
Thank
time
God.
for the grand finals.
That is probably the
Kicking
biggest
it
thing,
off in
honestly.
Fault. We'll see a
And
battle
the fact
for
that
the
we aren't
skies
spending
really
20
early
minutes
in this
looking at
match.
a
And in this map, you
Fault.
know that this first sector is going to be a little chill. Sector A on Fault, as these players load in, should be fairly relaxed. You're going to see the attackers get it fairly easily, maybe a couple bouts back and forth.
That's interesting.
But the main thing that we're going to be paying attention to on your screen right now is this lob. This AA is going to be focused on the helicopter.
Hard push, right?
An early advantage from PC Dog and helicopter operators here. Those in the sky could be a
this could be dead.
detrimental failure for this.
Oh,
my
goodbye.
goodness.
That was.
Whoa.
What the hell?
Well, I was setting it all up, and Miang said, Coach, please stop talking. That's a big start for AJ.
Holy hell. That was a huge one. That was basically just insta-death.
He is surprised, and I think everybody
everybody is
in the
surprised.
arena is as well. That seemed like a giant.
I'm surprised he didn't altitude
counter-strike
out.
on the side of HAN, by the way, they had what felt like a strike team prepared for the
No, now
flight
we're just
path
spinning
of
up for the
helicopter.
Jets.
It worked so well for the side of HAN. That's going to be great in terms of momentum for this. But now we might see A take a lot longer than it usually does as a result of that helicopter going down.
I wonder why
that's a big one from HAN, and actually
Ghost is playing recon. Oh, Stack's playing recon there.
Not giving up A for free. Usually not fully just sacrificed, but what we do know is that this A sector is nearly impossible to hold defense on, and so oftentimes the defense wants A to be captured quickly so that the attackers don't have a ton of score for what is maybe one of the hardest sectors in the game.
Seems like a very interesting choice. I'm assuming it's for the respawn beacon so
As a
that
reminder, we will go into
when he...
what I call the city. Go into
well, I mean,
all
he
of
also
the
can farm
buildings across the bridge here.
his lunar arrow and then
Off
shoot
screen
it.
of our map view.
But also in case he dies, he has his
And then
recon
finish the
beacon, so you can
sector.
just spawn back
In the B
in.
sector, there is so much
He loses
cover, so many
the
buildings to play
chopper and he's
in and
right on
around.
an AA.
It takes a
I mean, not the
long
chopper,
time for
the
attackers to move through the
jet.
sector. For the attackers right now, their job is to try to farm score up.
That
in order to
F-35 is going to
sector
be
while not
the
losing
battle.
any lives. It's the
I can't
balancing
wait for them to spawn the
Vic
jets.
doesn't want to allow much score, but also wants to kill people if they can. So, again, both these two teams.
Han is holding really well. I mean, they're not playing directly on point, but they're holding their flanks really well.
Back away
Oh,
so that seesaw hits the
Kelly's
ground.
back up.
Yeah, one of the advantages a ton of the times in warfare from the attacking side is that some of these vehicles can, of course, be respawned in. This helicopter going to be getting a second chance at
They're
life here.
all,
And now
like,
the onslaught
stuck
towards
there.
the sector of A from the side of LT. Now that they have that helicopter.
Dude, that,
and if they
that
capture
helicopter
sector A
POV makes
before
you feel
the
so damn
helicopter
motion
spawns,
sick
then boom,
because he's
it
just
will
busy
not
the entire time.
get that back, and now Ian up in the skies is going to try to go ahead and make something happen. But the longer
Yeah,
this
but
one
Ian's going
kind of
to make it
plays
very
on
hard for them to
Sector A,
play
I
in the
feel
game.
like Guardian's going to continue to get more and more active. I haven't really seen his name up in the kill feed, but I don't need to see his name up in the kill feed from the side of HAN because I know that guy is always picking up frags.
Oh, so he's just going for the guys on the side.
Overs here for LT, but in their second helicopter and slow capping.
That
the
is
point.
so
They're not
interesting.
trying to rush cap it. I mean, there's not even.
So he's just staying distant enough that he can ping that entire, control that entire mountainside.
Saragen will likely. I'm actually kind of surprised not to see Saragen.
Yeah, now there goes A. He's probably gonna go
That's
collapse.
where Saragen thrived in the past, but looks like the defense are fighting back. Oh, right, duh. Saragen is on the defensive side. My bad. You'll see Saragen later. I'm over here getting too mixy on the breakdowns, but attacker is getting a nice early lead.
Yeah, but there was a big surgence right there
Yeah.
on the side of LT.
This meta needs to go. It needs to leave.
HAN
Holy hell.
Quite the defense right now. The progression bar is still what
It is
seems
such
to be pretty
a,
much
I want to say
predominantly
cringy meta,
green,
I feel.
But the flush will eventually come in and take a look
It's
at
just
this.
so
Yang has
annoying.
Probably been doing this for the entirety of the game, by the way. For as long as the helicopter is, of course, going to be alive. This lob will play a pivotal part for the defense for both of these teams when they are defending for the side of Fault right there.
Crowd reacting to some nice shots over the top by 88 Dog. I'm sure you'll probably be able to hear them at some point, especially when things get loud, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right.
Yeah.
When Sector A gets captured, our eyes should be peeled towards the skies. This is the conversation that we teed up.
Nope, it does not work.
Jet on jet, but Ian is currently camping the spawn of the jet, waiting for it to kind of come in and spawn, but HAN, they might know about this. No, they do not. Ghost is going to have a tall task ahead of him. He's going to have to survive the initial onslaught, but he does not. A great strategy from the side of LT. That's going to be a big advantage because you know if Ghost is not up in the skies defending them, who is going to be at free will to do whatever he pleases? The man who has been given so much praise, Bitters Itchy.
Really strong play, expected play.
That
HAN
is
knew he'd
crazy,
be there, just
man.
couldn't get out of there in time. Bitters Itchy can do now what
That is actually crazy.
For a little while, as long as this AA doesn't catch him unaware. Both the helicopter and the jet in the skies, one of them will be freed up. But maybe they're trying to get even more free. Miang down below taking a bit of damage. Going to be playing this bridge over and over
Yeah,
again.
now they're going to
Great
count.
play
They count those respawn timers.
for LT to get all of the momentum back that they need. Now, getting into the B sector, B1, B2, B1 much
But also
easier to
now,
capture, and LT are going on
LT can get rid of that AA. They have a good chance to get rid of that AA right now.
Conditions are. They can get the lob down. with maybe a couple of Lulu rockets. They're close enough. Yes, it lands.
Yeah, that's
Snowdoes.
that's gonna be a cascading effect.
Finish.
They didn't burn enough respawns on A, and here we are.
You can add a little extra damage because you know where this thing is hiding. It's hiding under the bridge. It's easy to access by an Allura rocket. Oh no, LT with every advantage they can get their hands on to kick off map 1. Only one moment of hope for HAN, and since then it's all but been dashed.
Nope, that's gonna be it.
From the side of LT right now, as you
For
can
B.
see, the ground
Well, I mean, Han has had
but a
opportunities.
second opportunity from the side of Ghost. Again, he has to go head to head with the man himself, Bitterzitchy, but take a look at this. Bitterzitchy just never misses these shots. We have seen him in this situation before, and he wins out every single time. Ghost is going to be taken out of the skies. And
I mean, it was smart for Ghost to use AA missiles.
Man, that was Ghost's chance, to be honest. If you guys didn't notice, down below, Ian
But
in the
like-
helicopter, the heli was so low, couldn't even really address the jet up above. So it was true 1v1 in the skies. Bitterzitchy just hit the shots again. Out fragging in the air. Miang has picked up another lob and is back on the ground, harrying these folks down below. The reason Ian was so low. But another big win, and amongst that win, we're going to be paying attention to the skies because frankly it's flashy and it's fun and it's very important. But down on the ground, B1 is falling very quickly to the side of the attack. This is where the attack wants to set up their foothold. They want to establish a position on the ground that is somewhat safe, mostly safe, but also close enough to B2. We're going to have to run it the entire map.
Yeah.
Miang is low. The help of the heli over the top. Yes, got it.
Yeah, there you go again. What's up, people? How you doing, man? Welcome in.
Too much to handle LT and complete.
How's your morning, man?
Same exact jet angle that we saw from Bitterzitchy yesterday. He knew exactly where that lob would want to go ahead and place itself. That's a part of the playbook, man.
No, that's rough.
They've rehearsed that. All right, now it's time for myself to introduce a little bit of Hopium. We saw RRQ try to defend against LT on this exact map, in this exact situation, by the way, and they almost did it.
Yeah.
For a moment, we were up there thinking, man, they held B2 for so long, they could do it.
That's gonna be a rough one.
Again,
I mean, it's possible, but like
forever. But one of the things that's really
this issue is a really good
respawn positions. Oh, look at this little
heli pilot
going on. Johan, this is gonna be the strike team, by the way. We
heli,
this HAN roster and their top fraggers. Johan is the leader of
F-35 pilot.
See some respawns on him, but
I think Han should prioritize taking out the Apache because that one can't respawn. If they can get that
this level of competition, even with all this air superiority.
What's up, Dion? Yes, I do remember you.
Right now, and who knows how much score
I do remember you, man.
actually have to invest in something like an urgent redeployment, but a single urgent redeployment and a well-placed team respawn beacon.
How's your Sunday going? Sunday.
But a really big push right now. They're trying to make
hydrate
quick work
now.
with B because they know if this stalls out, it's going to get more and more difficult.
I can't lie, over that short spell that you were just talking, the feed has
You
been
can watch my Crazy Big thing.
for the side of HAN. They have not found
My Crazy
more
Big
than
water
like 5 kills
POV.
in what feels like 60 seconds. I mean, they are just absolutely getting steamrolled right
Damn.
now. LT are winning everything.
How much you, man?
It is very, very easy to quantify.
We're just watching the finals of DFIW. If they can kill this vehicle here, okay, that's huge. That was a bit insulting.
A little bit of hope for the side of HAN.
Okay, so now all they have to do is when they get their jet up next, they need to kill the helicopter and they need to get the jet. You should just prio the helicopter and then just run away.
LT are going to be forced to respond.
Yeah, this is a great trade. This is something we see in every single two-zone sector.
I think that's the only thing they can do right now to recover.
Trading points back and forth.
If they don't do that, they're screwed.
Where the defense runs out of.
Because this heli is doing the most damage to them right now.
They need to be able to execute effectively, or their flank gets sniffed out. I mean, frankly, if Johan doesn't make this,
It also gets one very big aerial problem out of their head, and then the AA can just solely focus on
some player like
the jets. That's what I think. I'm eating spaghetti. Oh, nice. Enjoy.
Finds it fast enough. This whole play doesn't work. This is a hero play from Johan.
But I think that they're gonna be camped on the respawn.
That's what's gonna make the difference.
I saw you playing that. Yeah, I have some clips of it. I saw your comments.
Still trying to make something happen, but Stacks They know that he's down there. He's going to be sniffed out, and with him falling, with no opportunity to do the exact same play, that little bit of a flank play.
Yeah, there goes B.
B1's going to be going back to the side of LT. And
No,
now
they can
they're
beat you
gonna
back
have
at
to try
least.
to flood
How's
in
your day, bro?
towards
It's doing good. It
B2
just started.
and
Just
reclaim
was an
this,
early
but
start.
Jet and the helicopter,
I'm only gonna be streaming
they're
for like
just gonna be able to go ahead
a
and
couple
pick
of
apart the pieces as they try
hours.
to make their way onto the sector.
Even's doing a good job with the push and pull. They're back
because at
on
like 1
B2.
o'clock I have to go
Body
jump.
stacking
I'm
is
going
great.
out with some
Does look
friends.
like 009's going to get a little mixy here and try to invest a lot into this point because they know they have a huge advantage right now. It's still in the neutral zone too. Less time to capture. If they can
Yeah,
fight
that's
gonna
gonna be-
the rest of the defenders
Oh,
on
shit.
point, LT should be able to win here. But as a tall task, 88 Dog is picking up 4, 5, I think that's 6 kills in the last like 10 seconds from this lob. A great play, and all green bodies are down.
Nah,
and I
they
don't see
just
an
have
urgent
so much
real
aerial
I don't know if they have it
dominance.
yet. Could be the beginning of the end here in Fault.
Yeah,
I think they just used it.
With anything less than like 20 tickets for the side of LT available, I think HAN will fall pretty quickly on that last sector.
There's
They're trying
Johan.
to make something happen. The strategic beacon is placed down.
Yep.
And absolutely perfect chemistry from the side of HAN.
What
They're
a
starting to feel the
good
pressure
beacon,
over
holy
towards
hell.
B2, so what do? They try
Get
to
that
go ahead and
there.
capture B1. Yang.
Ian was very low up
There
there.
goes 78 Doug.
But
One
the
more.
perfect
Come on.
team respawn
Holy
beacon
hell.
allows not only a tank destroyer to go
Huge.
down, but also a continuation of the battle for the B sector. There's so many nooks and crannies you can put these respawn beacons down in. This was a great play from Wansa, the commander, and great
How does
timing
nobody
by
notice that on
HAN
the
to keep this thing
respawn
going.
beacon?
I mean, even with them
What?
doing this, by the way, remember when they did it the last time? This is obviously the second time they're employing the same strategy.
It's so
They're
badly
just not
designed.
finding
Damn,
the
Twitch needs to
kills
work
right
on
now, right?
this. Yeah,
Extending this defense
I know. You can switch it to horizontal, no, bro.
of the tickets. I mean, we could kind of bring in a
The
conversation.
problem is
now
to
that we
stream
saw
both
happen yesterday, the game
Twitch
clock. It is
and
kind of
YouTube
obviously
because I'm doing YouTube
something
vertical.
to think about the longer this
I
defense
need
goes
to
on. Take a
have
look at this. Lob is
the
currently under
beta
heavy
dual
fire. Oh my
portrait
gosh, oh my
enabled.
gosh.
No!
The F-45A is down. Bitter Itchy is down.
Was that
YouTube
the
is pretty well
blue
done.
bucket? Did it go too low?
Wait,
What a
what?
play.
Hold up.
Dog.
Oh my gosh.
I
Oh my
missed that.
gosh.
No!
The F-45A is down. Something to think about the longer this defense goes on, but take a look at this. The lob is currently under heavy fire. No, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
No!
The F-45A is down.
What?
Bitter's Itchy is
The
down.
classic view is okay, so you can change it to classic.
Did it go too low?
Oh my god, and
What a
Yang's still
play.
alive.
Easy Dog was a shot or two away from
Thank you for the
taking
metal
down
pipe.
this AA, but didn't want to risk it. If they lose the heli here,
I can't
and
believe
all air is gone for them. I don't know if they take
that
the
is
B sector.
huge. Okay, they got one. They got one.
What a swing of momentum
Aerial
for
vehicle
HAN.
down.
They get the B1, they get a tank destroyer down, they get a jet down.
Oh my god, this is the first time I think someone has
Alright,
killed
Johan
Bitterzichi in
with two
this
hero
entire
plays and
tournament.
Genman with a
By
hero
full of the
play
tank,
his
nice.
own from the side of
Do you have a best
HAN.
friend? Yes, I do.
We're up to 3 individual hero plays is what it feels like. How many more is it going to take to go ahead and defend on Fault? Like I mentioned, again, we're getting these small wins. We're holding them back. We haven't lost yet, but still LT, they're maintaining those tickets.
Hope they nerf helis after this.
136.
I doubt it.
Look at those beacons.
Dude, they're not even nerfing
Strategy
bows,
is
they're
not good by
buffing
now. I
bows.
don't know.
And this bow shotgun meta is cheeks.
Here is the second jet.
Third.
Oh, that's gonna be
Third
heli
jet
down.
Side of HAN. Be waiting on the second.
Goodbye, Ellie.
And PZ Dog not fast enough this time around. So Ghost gonna have a moment and a chance to
GPU
prove
mining.
something for the team. In the meantime, 78 Dog under a bit of fire already
Really?
leading
GPU
the
mining
strike
is your
team.
choice
Try to
of
put some damage
things?
down range and a
Oh,
lot
shit.
of
I'll
green
have to think
blood.
about that
This
one.
thing's
I'll get
gotta
back
go
to you.
down with these magnetic
Oh,
bombs
yeah.
attached to it. See you
Nice.
later.
Okay.
Down goes
Vehicle
Commander,
done.
down goes the
LT's getting
IFB.
hammered.
Another
What's
vehicle
up, P?
taken down.
How are you
It's
doing?
LT,
Welcome in.
LT.
Where have you been, P?
Uh-oh, HAN.
Also, I'm surprised you didn't use your
They had a
usual call to
very
arms.
slow
Thanks for
start,
80
but
streams.
things are starting
You can
to
have
pick
this.
up. The strategies are
P,
being
I
deployed
might
right
actually
now.
play
LT,
Valorant
you gotta go ahead and take
if
a
you would
look
like
at
to
what
join.
we see here.
You also
Reassess.
haven't read your DMs, have
Maybe
you?
for some of those vehicles to go ahead and rejoin the battle and Ghost. I mean, what's going to be the gameplay?
I sent you some DMs trying to make a plan.
I think, from what we can tell, I couldn't see exactly
He
where
just
was on the
died to his
map.
own vehicle. Valorant? Yes, I will become a
wait a
Valorant
minute.
streamer.
Oh, that was so close. Who is shooting at
I
them?
might
didn't
play
even see
Valorant.
them on the map.
Might.
Okay, this is what I was gonna
Not
bring
soon,
up. I thought that Ghost was
but like
maybe
in
spot. That's
about
exactly what's
a week
happening.
and a
You
bit,
see him up on
maybe.
the hilltop,
Yeah.
was floating behind him. Ghost could get the better of Zitchy here if he's
It's
not
a
aware of
maybe.
where he's at. Swinging back around. Wait,
I'm
I don't
su-
even know where Ghost is.
is he still
I'm surprised
hiding?
Ghost didn't kill
He
it.
still is hiding
Who
behind
held
that
you at
map window. I
gunpoint?
don't even know if they know where Ghost is at.
So
right
now
Which
now
is-
it's
I
being
mean,
held at
that's the right
gunpoint.
play.
Sneaky.
So went from
we'll
come
keep
play
an
with
eye
me
out on Ghost to
me
see what the play call
come play with
is.
me
And
what's it
maybe,
called?
yeah, just look at his hiding spot.
Listen, he might wait until Miang in that mob
Yeah,
finds
yeah.
a little bit of damage. The call comes in. Miang says, dude, go now. Destroy something. Whether the damage comes in onto the helicopter, whether the damage comes in onto the other opposing jet. I think that's when Ghost will go for it. Can LT
I just got home and now you're telling me that I need to sit down.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out on Ghost whenever he decides to make a move.
Hey.
Patience is a virtue, and he is hiding right now. Ian is taking this helicopter as high as it'll go, and they spotted him.
They're looking.
Peekaboo, I found you. See ya
That
later.
was-
A hair too long on the sneaky plays.
Yeah.
AJN pulling out all the plays in their playbook.
He should have been third person.
Successful. Heads up play to continuously remember.
I don't know
this
why he
guy's
didn't kill this
hiding
heli.
somewhere.
Honestly.
Dog and Ian in the driver's seat.
Thank you for the
Well
middle
done
clap
there,
again.
but take a look this.
I mean I'll assume something to like yeah, never playing that game same with
LT were
Apex.
able to call in a couple of vehicles. We got a tank.
Alright,
Yeah, we
cheers,
got a
Dion.
destroyer,
Have a
and
good
now
one,
we
man.
have the love available on the defense.
Yeah, this is a really strong play. Whether or not
That's why I'm
just
telling you.
distraction because they felt like they've lost the air, or maybe it
I
was
said
one of the
hints
others
might. I'm
both
considering
options, right?
it.
It was like, okay, even if you go down, it's going to allow us to get our
You
vehicles
Valorant, you
onto
also
the
play
ground
that.
without dying, so we can actually shoot back at these
And it's only
jets
for like a
or
day.
helicopters in the sky.
I'm not gonna like actively
That's
play
kind of
it.
the silver
Let's be
lining.
real.
If you maybe could have won that fight, it would have been even better for us. Both could have been true, but Stacked as a solo is trying to swing over to the B1 side. You
Why do you think I'm telling you about this? Because you asked me to play. I said if I ever played Valorant or was considering it, I'd tell you.
The defense having basically complete control of
I think
the
him not
sector,
wanting to play
and we
Apex
are
is valid.
down 70 lives.
Also, you
Now,
guys play Valorant.
yes,
What do you
this is
mean?
Quantified as a small victory so far for the defense, but we know
Yeah, so that heli just sitting there. Oh, I mean that thing. It's like going back to Toxic X. I barely play it.
There's basically nothing
Yeah.
you can do.
Like if I was going to play Apex, I'd tell you.
Here on B, so I wouldn't even call this a win. Oh, what? Another mistake. Flew too low and couldn't get the speed to dodge.
Wait,
those
did he?
shots.
Did he die
Great
again?
effort. Yet
Is
again.
he just? No way he did that twice.
Basically nothing you can do. And so we have to hold here on B.
Oh my
so I
God.
wouldn't even call this a win.
GG.
Oh, what? Another
And I'd play
mistake.
Valor with Pika sometime.
Flew too low.
Right, then we'll play.
The speed to dodge some of those shots. A great effort yet again from Miang.
Wow.
How's everything with you, no, bro? You doing well, man?
Ability on the jet. I mean, yeah, this lob's got to be gone, right? Yeah, it
Finally.
is. But I think you'll
Yeah.
take that trade if you're the side
yeah.
of HAN.
That's a huge
That
trade.
Carrier ability from the jet is very, very good. It can employ so much
I'll
damage.
be around
but
that.
very, very
No,
vulnerable.
I mean,
It's sitting
yeah, I
up.
know.
And HAN opted to go ahead and go for it, but take a look
And
at
that, that's gonna be
Spawn
handed.
under heavy fire,
That
$78
FSV
back
went
with a
way
double
too
09.
far. Over
They're
push.
gonna take him out, and you can't lose the second vehicle. I was fine.
No, that's
with
fair.
losing the
You
lob,
taking your
but I don't
PC with
know
you?
If they're gonna be okay with losing that tank destroyer as well.
Yeah, still a favorable trade, unfortunately, for LT. If you're an HAN fan, you're feeling great until another vehicle goes down. For one isn't fantastic, but take what we can get, I suppose, especially on the B sector. Under 100 lives. PZ Dog still raining terror in the skies in the heli.
They are getting held on this B point. Guys, we might be in for a very long day.
Sarah Jin. Gonna have to do it
I
all
might actually
inside
not
the
have enough time to watch all of
a lot
this
of green members onto the ground.
before I have to go out.
They do, but it's not enough damage as a solo. So these vehicles know now we have the advantage, but you need to be careful. It's not a full send. It's not a full send until we got bodies that can actually play for the point.
Will history repeat itself? Remember, the last remaining hope from the side of HAN.
Also, imagine wearing a formal shirt and P not saying anything. That's crazy.
That is the only thing that they
Okay, that's
had
good though, at
available on the
least, no, bro.
defensive side.
So we'll
He
see
was
you.
able
There's
to
not
utilize
often.
it enough time
Oh.
and time again to defend long enough to hold them off.
Sure,
yesterday.
Looks like a normal shirt to
But
me.
of
It's a
course,
collared
Mr.
shirt.
Zitzi, we're
What?
surprised.
How am I in a collared shirt?
He's gone down
Where are you going?
twice
I'm going off for
on this
lunch with a
map
friend.
specifically, but regaining to the skies. Miang's actually getting great target practice.
And I'll probably be back again tonight. Looks like you. I just thought I'd wear it because it was finals. You know what? You're just a hater, dude.
Just surviving
Yeah, I still don't like you for not inviting me for repo. What?
Yeah, they keep going it in, and look at the helicopter's health.
Eesh.
Couple well-placed shots here. Ian could be in trouble, and he knows it. He feels the pressure, gonna have to back off. I think Ian actually goes down there.
You never invite me for Marvel Rivals, but I still talk to you.
Over in time and start carrying.
What do you mean, bro?
Oh gosh.
Oh, well, GG.
Another destruction on
Because
the
of
side
LAV.
of HAN.
Guided missile.
LT in a bit of trouble, but we got guided missiles coming. We've got artillery barrage coming. We got tanks going down, tank destroyers going down.
To be fair, I'm the one that's been pushing the Marvel Rivals. And you haven't even been inviting me, you see what I mean? To be fair though, it's not like I can even play Marvel Rivals. I'm the one that should be inviting. True.
They're gonna get everybody back. Where is this beacon at? Is it gone? Urgent redeployment still should be fine here on B2.
LT tried to make something happen, a giant push. I think the ground vehicles leading the charge right there was a little bit of a mistake.
Holy hell.
Wait for the guided missile to land and then push in with the vehicles. But the vehicles being at the forefront, they just get blown up. What a great response from the side of HAN.
Han is just keeping them at bay, honestly.
The breath of fresh air. I mean, yeah, the air superiority is
indeed.
still putting these land vehicles for the side of HAN under heavy threat. And I actually thought they were going to take out the tank destroyer right there, but potentially a couple.
I wonder if my Marvel Rivals is even going to be working.
Repairs coming in from the side of HAN are going to keep it alive, but Watson's going to go ahead and get active. You said he was
well, my Marvel Rivals are going to be working.
But this time around,
I haven't tried it since I reinstalled all my DX cache stuff.
Can't do that against us.
Great play, great heads-up communication between these two squad leaders. A beacon is down, but Ghost is.
So what we?
Ghost is saying,
Look, handsome
hey,
bikini, I like the man. I appreciate a P.
And he is just barely off target.
I did DM you to make it up to you. You need to respond to my DM when you want to play something. Because I think I'm on recess right now, so I have time. A lot more time.
Tank destroyer, another vehicle destroyed from the side of LT.
You just let me know. You need to let me know what your story with work and shit. Oh yeah. That tank is doing so much work, yeah.
And is trying to stay alive right now, but there's not a lot of engineers.
Nah, he's dead there.
With the helicopter, the jetter in the sky.
Goodbye.
They're trying to make it happen, and LT somehow, some way, they actually secure the sector.
Oh, that's GG for that tank.
Keep his tank alive. And I don't know if it would have made a difference because it's going to go down either way. I mean, there's
GG's the tank.
attackers there. You got PZ Dog doing it.
This guy is just farming.
It felt like you just had to sit on the point. There just wasn't enough green to survive a little bit longer. That was their chance.
Yeah.
Sector is going to be brutal for them to play, especially with Better Zichi back in the skies and PZ Dog in the heli.
You can get rid of those helis. No, that's going to be GG.
It's fairly even across the board, but folks, again, my tone shift here is because the C sector on fault, when you have air superiority, is again a given. I don't see any way HAN can pull this one out now, but I am excited to
128 lives, C sector, 2 aerial vehicles. That's game over. I mean, if they can at least get down the heli, they should have gotten down that heli a lot quicker. That was always the biggest issue with the heli.
Telling us the full story. Could you imagine if they collide and just something weird happens?
Dude, if those two vehicles collided and they both blew up.
Thank you for the no midget, by the way, Sleeper.
They have to. I mean, and maybe that's the miracle they need. They need these vehicles to either crash or, honestly, flying too low.
What are you guys' plans for the day?
And a couple well-placed rockets could land.
Do you know, bro?
But we call it again. I want to bring this back up because I want to call it.
No, bro. Did you try? Have you tried Impulse yet?
The C sector is on this map. No more real buildings. These ruined buildings don't provide that much cover. Certainly not enough to actually body stack up.
Live at 10 AM. Holy storms are coming. What's up, Joker?
They're free and clear to.
How you doing, man?
They're gonna get shot by a helicopter. Now, HAN do pick up the lob of LT, but that's really not what these ground vehicles don't really matter. Like
I'm waiting for release. Well, release in a few days. Well, the demo is out and it's actually really fun, and the full release is like, what, 2 days time, 3 days time?
In almost just the transition time between the B and C sectors.
Alright.
Brutal map that
Let me get my ditties done. All good. I saw the event.
same.
I might wanna, if you're doing Marvel Rivals, I might wanna join you because I wanted to do the events stuff, and you need friends for that, and I don't have friends.
Brutal, man. Once you start
Later though.
from the side of the attack on default, it's very, very hard to stop you. Again, HAN, it looks like they have some plays in the playbook. They're trying to make some stuff happen. We just saw Miang kind of off in the
That's you already gone.
the rock, trying to find some cover, but
Dude, air superiority is so insane in this game. I'm actually wondering how Han is gonna do on attack, because they're doing really well on defense, but the biggest issue that Han has had is that Han has been
wait a minute, 2 vehicles are landing for the side of the defense.
Oh, it's because look who's back up in the sky. I thought Bitterzichi would be over here helping out, but the jet is back and the jet is gone. And that was Ian.
I got a team
a
move.
little bit of help. Able to stay alive, I want to say.
I'm good and you hungry though? Need food? All good. We'll see you in a bit.
It was a well-timed thing, right? Like you call in the ground vehicles at the same
I
time.
get what you mean.
Jet to distract.
Yeah, that's the right
vehicle to try to find some value. But again, these lavs will go down pretty quickly, I would imagine.
Dude, at least they got 2 other Vs up.
2 AA variants of the lav actually. I mean, you can
This is the
hold
best
the
bet.
lav. Now, really, the onus and responsibility is now on the rest of the infantry to just hold on for dear life. A mistake from this helicopter operator from Ian, a mistake from Bitterzichi, and there is a chance to hold.
I was dying.
It was a really smart play to make sure everything was timed.
No.
They had to pick and choose their battles. And they
That is crazy. Is it the new one, the swimsuit skin?
That being said, yeah, it is double AA lavs, and when we did get a quick POV of them shooting together, that looked super scary. Oh my gosh, Johan up close and personal with the sniper.
Yeah, it's the new sniper.
Is it tricking it in the wall?
Damage. I mean, honestly,
Yeah. You can show me later.
Potentially even either roster in a moment like
Dude,
this.
low key though, I was thinking.
So emphasized.
Low key though, I was thinking of when I opened up the game.
That's what I'm saying. If
You know, I was
enough, I mean, the AA
kind of thinking of doing the gambling for the skin,
Here we go. Really aggressive play from 78
but also
Dog.
nah.
A big risk for 78 Dog pays off in kind. 1, 2.
Yeah, if you're down to helping me test out my Marble Rivals, we can give it a bash.
At least one. Jin Man, no. Yeah,
Oh,
there's just no
well,
way.
there's GG.
And this last vehicle will also fall as well, most likely.
Touches down. Alpha trying to go ahead and get this thing to safety, but
That's going to be impossible.
The lavs were keeping those vehicles at bay. Just a tank will not be able to do it. A great play from the side of LT, right? Just kind of investing their own vehicles because they realized how valuable those lavs were being. And yeah, take a look at the tank is pretty much helpless right now. There's so many
There's a
things
tricking in there.
that can do damage. Just doesn't feel good. I mean, it had no engineers on the back of it either.
Ish.
Deadman was trying to go ahead and land another Aluba rocket, but like you mentioned, the light
To be
tank
fair
is going
though,
to fall.
to be fair though,
Not
no
have
bro,
those
there's
bombs
only
available
one thing to say.
Yeah, a great
And that's
play.
that.
It's nothing like crazy. It's a very logical play from LT to invest 2 of their land vehicles to contest the 2 land vehicles, the only land vehicles that.
Hey dude, shake what your mama gave you.
We've got a guided missile coming in for the side of the attack. This should seal the deal.
No judgment.
HAN
Yeah, that's
already used
C2
the respawn
gone.
beacon just a moment ago in the midst of
Come in
chaos
VC
that is
right now. I'll give you a
Bolt
prep.
and how much we
Hey
pay
less,
in the
dude.
air.
Which
Guided missile's
VC?
gonna land on
Stay
the
less.
backside, likely of the point. It will find
Bet.
absolutely nobody because the most of the defense has swarmed off the point to make sure they stay alive. I only see what 5 green defenders.
Are you putting the suit
They better
back on?
hook up the
I'm keeping my
craziest play
socks on
right
though,
now. They
and
need
the
a
Lightning
miracle
McQueen
to hold
Crocs.
on.
Got a double up.
The respawn beacon does come down.
Hey,
from
hey,
the
hey!
side
Why
of
you
HAM.
getting
They
in
put
on
down
my
the low ground
content?
Of C2. There's gonna be enough bodies there to stall things out. These snipers are trying to put damage down, but missile after missile will begin to fall.
Are you a Spider-Man croc or a Shrek cock kind of guy? Thank you for the lurk, Wild Bunny. Take this with you when you go.
LT snuffed it out. Now the guided missile
You
is
showing
gonna land. It's
stream?
gonna
Nah,
force all
I'll
the members
definitely
off the
Discord
point
on
once
stream.
more.
I
I
promise.
can't lie, there's no real big push from the side.
I'm not gonna show
of
anybody
LT.
anything.
I mean, yes, that does
Just
find
you and
more,
me.
And now they could potentially feel like they found the value required to invest these vehicles and their HP in order to pull it off.
They did it again though. HAN, look at where that beacon's at. And
Hey,
it's
yo.
pushing redeployment.
Why are you
Your
inviting
CP
yourself,
members
P?
are flooding through the low side. Really the
Thank you for sharing
only
about Bunny.
cover
What's
that
up,
they
Mattia?
have
Welcome in,
against
welcome in,
the air
everybody.
superiority of the attack. Play inside of this tiny little tunnel and just pray that you can hold on for dear life. We are at 87 lives. That's plenty of runway for a moment like this. But if there's one win condition in the C sector for the defense, it's to go underground. Now, I think a tank destroyer may be able to sneak a couple shots through that kill everybody, but Dian's calling in a guided missile. And the artillery barrage over the top
that's gonna be
make
game.
the attackers think twice about putting their vehicles up on top of these entry points to the tunnel. But
Good luck with your working.
time, or is there a miracle for HAN?
Morning, Kiko. How you doing? Welcome in. How was your Saturday? How's your Sunday going so far?
Yeah, unfortunately, the tunnel underground, I think
Yeah.
there's a little of a bullet pin, if you will, for a guided missile. So it's picking
At least
people
they
up underground when the
have
missile
counter
lands,
nuke.
because these
I mean,
back
they can
open
hold a
areas.
while here.
And these missiles will not stop falling until the game is over. Now, for the game to be over, we got to get some attacker bodies on the
Oh,
point.
that would have been a sick one.
Trying to land a lob on the backside of things, but
Nah,
again,
but that's
it's the
GG.
same story over and over and over again. Guided missile is going to be landing. It's just going to be one kill this time. I haven't
You
seen
need
a
to
lot
drop
of
your
panic
nuke.
inside of HAN. They have had a guided missile available for themselves, but they haven't decided to call it in yet. So maybe feeling a little bit confident in their ability to defend without it. But a guided missile is going to be called in again for the side of LT. I think this is going to be number 4. The tanks are on the point, and I don't see a lot of
Sunday kind of
members.
cold, man.
Yeah, I'm going to be
What
honest,
are
I
you
don't
doing,
even know.
laundry?
Maybe the person, there it is. I was going to say, I think
About to
Artyom
start
was
making
dead, so he
lunch.
couldn't call
Nice.
it in until he
What's for lunch?
respawned. He respawns, calls it in. Is it too late? One player,
Ooh,
Taisong,
sneak
down
over.
from the guided missile. But again, it's just
Yeah.
about zoning these players off. They're just going to keep sending the house until it works. The only guided missile from Artyom.
That
picks
is a
up the
huge
tank
one.
Destroyer, and
That is
two
a huge
others.
nuke.
Nodos goes down with it, and we've got
Yeah, but
defenders
that's gonna be
down
counter nuke
below.
on.
The game is not over yet. It's still possible, but Carr has to survive this missile to jump right back onto the point. And this missile lands on the backside, picking up Johan and Artyom.
Yeah,
A great
but that's
play
game.
As the attackers swarm down below, that's going to be GG's, folks. LT, they knew what their win conditions
Yeah.
were going to be. You can hear the crowd erupt. The
That's a
hometown
crazy
team goes
one.
up 1-0 in the grand finals. Textbook game on fault for LT.
Yeah,
every
they
advantage
just,
that they
I mean, they
had
did
and
well at
utilized
killing
them
Bitazeki to like,
effectively. It was not perfect,
how many times?
but it was good enough.
Twice,
LT
3
gets the
times?
win with about
But they did
75 or so
nothing
lives
about that
remaining.
heli. That heli was
Pretty
alive
dominant
basically
win
the
when you
whole
always
game.
consider when
Oh
you
no, they
consider
killed it once. Lamb chops and
Win in
veggies?
the air.
Ooh.
the eventual win on
Share
the
with the
ground because
class.
of it.
No, I'm just kidding.
Vehicle
You must
advantage
enjoy,
still
man.
Always theirs.
Are they braai
Great
chops
job
or are
for
they,
actually fulfilling the role that he
are you
came
doing
here to
braai
prove.
chops or are you doing like
He is the
a
best
Sunday
pilot in the
roast
game.
in the
I
oven?
mean, and what felt like a game where HAN had all of the answers. Everything pretty much went their way.
Air superiority in this game is
Throughout
so
the first couple of seconds, I mean, they got
it's
the
so
initial
insane.
instruction
They
on
need
the
to make the
helicopter.
air
Of course,
vehicle
we
a
know
bit
LT
easier to
just
deal with.
waited to, call in the second one, but they found
Like I feel like AA
Jet
bullets
as
shouldn't
well
have a
multiple
max
times.
range,
I mean, how was
so that they can
not
just
a
sit up
win
there and
for
snipe the
side
whole
of
game.
HAN?
I'm a roast,
Yeah,
it's too cold to
unfortunately,
burn.
with map like
Fair
Fall,
enough.
the amount of vehicle respawns,
That way at least the games
you
are
needed
the like
one
vehicles
more
are doing it. Like
in
look
both
at
of the
PZ
air
Dog's kills.
categories to actually cut them out of the skies. Quick look at the stats though. And,
73.
of course, it makes sense to see Ian's engineering score at 158 because he never left the helicopter, but once when he died. So a ton of damage, not only on vehicles but also repairing his own heli. And then in general, I mean, PZ Dog picking up 73 kills. That
That's
really
crazy.
puts the nail in the coffin of how important the helicopter is and how much damage you can do in it. Was the gunner up in the sky?
No, to go to Brian, you're at a
73
fire.
kills in comparison to
Exactly.
the fragger, from HAN, which is Artyom, who was just boots on the ground, just out fragging.
It's never too cold to Brian.
Still an impressive feat.
Honestly, the stat line for Artyom here, to me, the important one isn't even the amount of kills. Obviously, he's going to be the leader for the side of HAN, but he's almost the leader in terms of the engineering
Spoken,
as well.
to be fair, that's also spoken like a true Buddha with who wears shorts at the fire.
We know what Miang
I mean,
was
shorts in
gonna
like
do in terms of
-3.
repairing. So in terms of actually destroying vehicles, how many times was it Artyom on the back foot of those magnetic bombs?
Yep.
The guy was
Exactly.
trying to make it happen. I mean, we always put a big emphasis on
Artyom
but
did really
right
well.
there, individually speaking, even outperformed himself.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, if you're going to beat a team like LT, especially on a map like Fault, you need heroes.
Yeah, best of luck.
I've said
Fair
this
enough.
1,000 different times. When you put 20 different players against each
Fair
other,
enough.
everybody has their role, everybody plays inside their system, and it feels usually like a team victory. But sometimes you desperately need somebody to stand up and say, I will do more than my part in order to secure a win. Unfortunately, Artyom, it just wasn't enough as an individual. HAN put up a great fight on Fault. There were a couple times I thought it was well beyond over, and looking back on the replays, we'll see those moments again. But it started here. Easy Dog in the skies, getting a ton of damage early, but then falling very quickly as well. Was that first win for HAN where we're like, oh, wait a minute. Defense might be strong when they win in the skies. Unfortunately,
I like how they've changed this Fault so that only the heli spawns at the start.
Here set the tone for what we
how much do you need, bro?
Of this map, which was unfortunately Ghost not being able to play the game basically.
Yeah, definitely were able to shut down Ghost entirely. The reactions were coming in throughout as well, and you know, after this it was the same story that we were used to telling on the map.
That's a little bad one. I mean, it depends. Wait, do you use wood? Do you make wood fire to Bry, or do you use charcoal to Bry? Joker? Or do you do hybrid?
The Lav actually wins. Also, Genman right there with a lure on it, which is obviously very, very hard to hit onto a jet. Goes down.
That one was a bit of a
doing something different.
Shit, they should have just ambushed that heli, but shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Again, look how many times the jet goes down for the side of LT. By the way, this is the first time the jet's ever gone down for the side of LT. It happened 3 times this game, and they still won.
Yeah, like a normal man. Yeah, wood takes a while, dude, because you have to make the calls.
Aerial vehicles that you can kind of keep playing. I really like this. I mean, listen, I was impressed.
Like how you have to start your fire a while before you need to buy.
When they were losing P2, they just
you drive in there.
Time going into the C sector without any air superiority. You see it fall finally yet again. C sector was a matter of time, is what we said. Now there were a couple moments.
You just place some wood and fire starts as a fucking round.
Both these lobs, but LT knew what they needed to
yeah,
do.
but you have to wait for the call, no? Or do you just Bry on open flame?
And that's exactly what happened. They full sent, full tilt, tank destroy under tank, take down both lobs, and then it was a guided missile game. The only place you could hide was underground, and unfortunately underground is still not good enough when guided missiles, 5 in a row, land directly on your face. So GG's there from LT. Nothing crazy, no just spectacular outplay. It wasn't a complete outclass either, though, and that is good news for DFIW fans that we may be here a little bit longer than maybe some folks here in the venue were expecting. I don't think it's going to be a 3-0 with what we were able to see on that map, but who knows? Let's take a look at some of the best squads, though. The best squad, 78 Dog, Ian, PZ Dog, 88 Dog. The Dog squad's here, and they're dominating.
Yep, no surprise to see this. The helicopter pilot, the helicopter's gunner as well. And then, you know, I always talk about how impressive this is. Obviously, 78 Dog is the commander. 88 Dog probably playing that engineering role. But it's always super impressive to kind of take basically 2 members out of a squad, because you're effectively removing Ian and PZ Dog as members of a squad that you can kind of spawn in on or kind of work with, because they're just up in the air the entire time. Obviously, this is a worthwhile trade because they're going to find so much more value up there. But for 78 Dog and 88 Dog individually to be able to still make things happen on the ground, whether it be in the vehicles or, you know, whatever they're doing, still be up there in terms of categorically.
This team just farmed.
It's always great to see.
Yeah, no, I agree. And the MVP is going to go to PZ Dog. Difference maker in the skies, folks. 73 kills, 40,000 score. Plus a little extra on top, 35.
I thought, oh yeah, that's not vibes right now. That is
the helicopter.
That is fair enough.
Usually, the gunner.
What kind of wood do you use to buy?
Exactly the case today.
Joker?
They really could just do whatever they wanted on the map, not only in terms of doing vehicle damage, which is that 48 engineering score, but also just killing so many people. And can we look back? I would love if I would have noticed it in the highlights, or we caught it. The transition point from B to C. He was still in the 40s.
Go get some food, dude.
Let that sink in a little bit. Almost 30 kills.
Appreciate you being carrying back. We're gonna raise an intermission.
Like I said, if you have air superiority.
Oh, you gonna do like a herb roasted lamb, or what kind of rub you putting on that lamb?
That's the reason why.
The lamb.
30-something kills.
Brian lol. He has you there, Joker. He has you there.
Yeah. Ooh, buddy. Let's see what HA can do when they have that advantage, or rather, if they will have it. The beginning of this next game when we swap sides is going to be telling.
Yeah, it's going to be super tough to go ahead and bounce back. I am still kind of expecting this to go the way of LT. This is kind of what I predicted initially.
I think it's going to be 2-0?
I think it's going to be 2-0 on Fall. I think Fall is just going to be their map, like whatever. I think HAN will bounce back on the first map of Threshold, and then after that, up in their hands. I don't know what's going to happen after that. If they want to go ahead and make a run for it, it's got to be on Threshold, I feel like. But,
okay.
Hey, you never know. Like you already mentioned, I feel like that was actually a surprising performance from HAN. It just hurt so much because, like, you want to talk about it, you'd be like, everything
I
went
see.
the way of
The thing with Lamb is that it can be quite
everything
gamey.
was like, it was like, oh my gosh, they're winning, they're destroying this, they're destroying that. And it's just not enough. Like, how are LT
Wait, did you
so
say if it was
good?
lamb chops or lamb roast?
LT are very good.
So wait, did you buy like a lamb
Zero
rack?
doubt in my mind about that. Oh, I think unfortunately it's actually the way Fault plays. You can't
Oh yeah,
have
lamb
one
chops,
win,
lamb chops.
you
He did say
need
lamb
all
chops.
of the wins.
Yeah.
They needed
My bad, my
Helicopter
bad.
and Jet down at the same time, and they never had
Dude,
that.
my
And they
mom makes
never
some
were
masala
able to
chops that's
complete the total amount of
chef's
spawns that
kiss.
vehicles can have. They almost did. They were on their last spawns, if I'm not mistaken. One more time, one more win in both those categories, and yeah, I think HAN could have pulled it out. Look down at the bottom. This is what we've been talking about. You will not see Ascension. You will not see Cyclone.
I'm not a lot of win today. Fair enough.
Then we're going to Threshold.
Is braai your
Game
favorite
5.
form of cooking?
The team will have to pick the next map, and it won't be any of the 4
Or
maps
roast
you
lamb
see
chops.
down at the bottom of your screen. But we got a long
Most
road
month
to
end
get
freezes
there.
Baron knife teas that we
And,
have. Fair
I
enough.
think
It
we
is
go
close
there.
month
My
end.
prediction was that we go to
Indeed.
map 5. Vivid said we will end on map 4, and who knows, folks? Could go either way you look at it. I will be curious to know if it starts 2-1 or 2-0 though. If LT get a double win here on Fault, it's going to be really difficult for HAN to come back and drop 3 in a row. They have to win both thresholds and
Thank you for the
win
look.
flipped map.
Take this with you when you go.
I don't
Appreciate
know.
all of
I
you.
think 3 maps in a row with the caliber
Enjoy.
of LT is basically impossible. I think if LT win the second map and start 2-0, they win the tournament.
Yeah. Obviously, PZ Dog and Ian, them as a duo, very, very strong in Helicopter. But I think the winning factor when they're on the attack here for HAN, Stax, man, and Sarajin in combination. We have seen these two.
This is a
they're
good
up there in
try.
the skies,
This is a good
doing
one.
Incredible things, do nasty things.
But
in
the mood
Helicopter,
needs to be
so
there.
we'll
Otherwise,
have to see
more.
if they have the
That is
firepower
true.
to respond.
Isn't that just a
definitely do.
poinky, though?
One of, if not the most dominant performances we've seen from a Helicopter duo is from Stax and Sarah Chin.
Yeah.
Yes, it was technically on a weaker opponent if you can consider
Right.
RBN a weaker team.
How
which
to
on the global
offend
stage, yes,
everybody
in general,
in 2
very
simple
good team.
steps.
But they were unstoppable. Sarah Jin put up one of the best games we've ever seen. I think it's like a 90 bomb.
I have a friend who would take great issue.
Never died. Helicopters.
No, I'm just taking the piss. I have a friend who would have taken great issue with
Helicopters have
that.
the advantage of the Heli and the Jet. You know Stax and Sarah Jin are going to camp the Jet spawn. Duh. So if they get an early advantage, we could see Ghost remind us who he is.
Yeah.
I mean, when HA was not playing LT and they had Ghost in the skies, Ghost was a menace. I mean, Wancho on stage was like, this is the best jet pilot in the game.
Yeah.
Disadvantage fight in the air, not fair. They got a heli and a jet. Ghost loses and basically didn't play.
Yeah.
We flipped the script. I'm saying they go 1-1. This is, for my case to be true, to go to game 5, this has to be 1-1 in my mind.
Okay. Well, I feel like HAN also wanted to be 1-1 after this one, but again, I feel like they got to be feeling good about, you know, a performance like that. Again, they played their hearts out. They really did do well. Like you mentioned, Fault is a very, very difficult map to just defend on in general because there's just so much snowball potential for the side of the attack. So now, snowball is going to be in their hands. How are they going to roll this thing down the mountain? Is it going to be a smooth ride through the team of LT, or is it going to be a bumpy one?
Oh, it's going to be bumpy. There's no way it's a smooth ride. You kidding me?
Is it going to reach the bottom of the mountain,
Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
I should
yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah.
Fair enough.
Chad, I want to hear your prediction. What do you think? Do you think LT is going to start 2-0? The crowd certainly does. We've got a lot. I mean, it's sold out. I don't see an empty seat.
Yeah.
If they haven't shown it yet, they will here.
That's crazy.
Booth. We've got people right in front of us.
The fact
and
there's
I
no
think
empty
every
seats.
single person here is cheering on LT.
Well-
Besides maybe the subs for HAN.
Those seats are empty when LT's winning because they all stand up.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Ah.
Fair enough. You got me there. That it's loud here. Hopefully you all can hear it, especially when big plays happen. We've had some great cosplayers show up as well. We saw Luna cosplay. We saw Hacklaw cosplay. We saw Raptor cosplay walk past us on our way over to the booth. It is a whole event over here in China. We've been having so much fun with this entire DFIW competition. And I'm seeing a lot of faces that I recognize in the chat that are maybe just showing up for the grand finals. I'll say it again, folks. We've been here for 5. This is day 5. We've been
Yeah, this has been a
on
long
land
tournament.
in Wuhan, China, competing on this stage for
Honestly.
5 days. And this is the culmination.
The fact it's only been an hour and we've got one game done is crazy.
Not only here.
It was a hell of a
last
game.
month, well
I think what LT is gonna do is they're gonna insta-kill all these vehicles. LT is just gonna get those vehicles down.
I mean, day one was 14
One thing I've
hours.
realized about this high-level play, right,
It was
is
a
that
long
people
day with the
are
4 matches
busy.
we played on day one, so the fact that we only have one best of 5 feels like we're just getting started, but also like you can see the end. It's weird, man. I don't want it to be over.
My mic fucking cutting
So
out.
much
I can
fun.
understand why they're saying the play count is quite high in
Okay, I
Asia,
did see
because that's a
couple-
crazy amount
couple
of
empty
people.
in the corner of the upper balcony. Okay, don't flame me. Production showed it,
Call them out.
but down here on the front in particular, and most of the balcony too, is full to the brim. All right, chat. I need to see these predictions. I know we're slightly delayed. Seeing a lot of folks say LT. Here's a swap. Ian out, Owen in. I think on paper this makes quite a bit of sense. Ian is their helicopter operator. Now that LT
Yeah,
is moving
fair
to the
enough.
side
Oh.
of defense.
Hello, Hades. How you
You're
doing?
seeing Helicopter operator go out because they
How
do
was
not
your-
have the
your
heli. You
morning?
also saw
Who's bear?
Bear coming in. And what was that?
I'm here, haha. Sleep got the baby. You missed a crazy game one, dude. LT won.
First time.
Insane game, honestly.
That's the first sub of that. Yeah, that's the first sub we've seen from HK.
I'm good, I'm
in
good.
That capacity. The
We're
main
waiting for the next game to start, so we've just been chilling and chatting.
Cranberry's part of their main starting 20 and goes out when Ghost needs to be on the map, which Ghost certainly needs to be on the map right now because Jets are on the menu, folks. Right back into the action, back on Fault. Things kicking off with Owen getting mixed.
You wanna
on
hop
the
in
back
VC with
line
me?
here for LT because they've
Or you wanna
got
just watch
the
from
AI.
from chat? That's
They
fine
take
too.
Quite a bit of damage, but good job getting to cover. Unless this wire guy
Really?
lands, which it does not.
So,
Coach
Why is
Bear
that
has
wire
it.
guy with this house?
yeah, ATN Closed Bear. The reason that sub was made was to go ahead and take over the pilot seat.
That means
Coach Bear?
Stax is going to be on the ground. That means Stax is going to be either using the vehicle.
That's gonna be
One of
interesting.
the vehicles on the ground for this team, or potentially Stax moves to Gunner and it frees up Sarah Jin to keep fragging on the ground.
No,
That
Ghost
could be.
is in the gunner right now on the helicopter. What is going on?
Yeah, you
This
should
is
see a
interesting.
swap, obviously, when the jet comes into play, but okay, changing it up.
All right, all
Making
good.
Making us
Have a go
second-guess
on.
ourselves. I like it.
I'll check you in a bit, man.
We'll have to see if it was worthwhile. We'll have to see also what the approach from the side of HAN is going to be towards the A sector. We did see LT kind of delay theirs a little bit when they were just here a little while ago. Owen also is, the player that kind of just came in, instantly jumps into the lob, and is actually playing in a very unique position, one that we haven't seen before. Kind of in the midst of the town over there in the building, so a little bit more cover.
Ooh, Hana's getting some good entry onto this point. There's definitely a good opportunity for them right now.
For sure.
HAN working their way through the high ground over to the A sector. Same story I just talked about a moment
Yeah,
ago.
that's
The A
that.
sector of Fault is
That's
weird
gonna be
because
that.
the
that
defense
guy.
really don't want to prolong the A sector because it just allows the attack to have
Are you predicting to win Hana LT?
difficult sector. So oftentimes
Probably
they
LT.
sack, usually
I mean,
sacrifice.
LT has been way more clinical, honestly. Han has a good chance to be an upset. I mean, I thought RRQ was gonna win, and it was gonna be RRQ LT final.
I mean, they literally
But
saved 20 lives because they
listen,
know this is
Han has some unconventional tactics that seem to be working very well for them.
not worried about getting revives. They've been focusing on other resources, but
What? The crowd is mad, by the way. They're like, how did you just not destroy the respawn beacon that was right in front of your face? He better make something happen here. Trying to go ahead and win the gunfight after he misses out on the beacon, and no, he does not.
What a move.
That was going to be Ucky from the side of LT going down right there and missing out on the beacon.
Yeah, LT is likely the winners. I mean, LT is also after a great holding start.
Sneaky.
But I mean, we also have threshold, and that could be crazy.
Strike team plays, get these vehicles down.
Nah, I mean, Reborn is really good, but like it just goes to show how insanely strong these teams are. The problem is that Pan Pacific has a way healthier scene than the rest of the world.
Another 30 or so down. that'll be a win for them.
The thing is that in EU and NA, there's only really one team, and they can't even practice on their own ping, on like glow ping.
What feels like all the way across the map.
So half of them only got like practice in leading up to this.
You can do everything you want with these laws, but sometimes it just feels like, well, I mean, it's pretty much a fact. There's a lot of luck that goes into landing some of those shots. A lot has to go right.
Yeah, I mean, also, you're also just trying to predict some of your main missiles and hope that the operator kind of, heli-operator kind of dives into them. But another good strategy for the defense is put up any AAs that you can. Those are created by the commander squad, so they'll build those up, put those down, and start harrying down onto the point.
It also goes to show like how unlucky their draw were. The games have been crazy for me, so you know, so about. Yeah. Yeah, the hijacking was also crazy.
The defense do have enough numbers here. They're electing to actually take these fights and just gun their opponents. Sneaky little revives almost.
Oh no.
Almost came through. Finally, Alita goes down again from Ghost, and crazy little solo play was sniffed out.
Well, you talked about it. They're going to start to care if those tickets.
Then you start moving up. Sarajen's in the LAV.
Territory from the side of HAN.
Interesting.
I mean,
So Sarajen is not the gunner, is now the LAV pilot driver.
After we watched how strong of an effort they put up on the defensive side of things, but Lian right now, 10 kills. Obviously, a name we have talked a lot about his counterpart, Lian. Just making it happen. I mean,
I just realized I'm a little bit behind live.
Yeah, they want Sarajen bad. They gotta get this lob down, and Sarajen on about a quarter HP, but engineers putting in work.
I'm a few seconds behind.
One of the best engineers in the game. Also, the only female competitor.
I'm 30 seconds behind.
And one of only a couple that came all the way over here for DFIW. But in general, just one of the best engineers in the game.
All right, pressure was being felt by the side of HAN. They finally start to throw bodies on the point. They no longer want to waste any more time, any more tickets on Sector A. So they're going to go ahead and try to capture it on the back foot of a vehicle respawn beacon. That being said, LT are actually going to be invested into the urgent redeployment. They want to go ahead and try to make this defense happen, but take a look at the progression towards Zone A already. It's like 90%
that is
of the way
really
captured.
Good. That is a really good cap.
On the point for the side of LT.
That is huge for them.
20 seconds into the urgent
now they just need to keep pushing.
Pretty much wasted.
Here they go.
To the skies.
They 100% can keep pushing this win.
Berezechi goes to the skies. One, maybe he found himself on respawn and would have been delayed in the jet, and so that was maybe a call to get him into the skies faster. I don't know.
Oh
That's the only thing I could think of why they use the urgent redeployment.
The wall right and the buildings make good point for that holding point sort of thing. Yeah, and they have a really good thing. But you know what people have been doing? You'll see it here, right? I'll pause here. You see where those you see where the green guys are? Hold up.
Well, there was
here, you see this POV? People have been sitting here, with the AA and just firing on point and with coastals.
Did I see that?
So they just set up on that ridge.
Is that Miang in the pilot seat?
Oh, we know nothing about HAN on
Dude,
fault.
my bad.
Miang has now become the pilot?
Apparently, I mean, they're flipping the script right now. This is not what we expected. Maybe Ghost made that call. Maybe Ghost is saying, hey, I'm not feeling it. Miang says, don't worry, I'll take the duties and make a move.
This is gonna be crazy.
And the dogfight has begun. And it's a cat and mouse game. It's whoever makes the first mistake is gonna get punished for it. Ghost
100%.
to be the gunner for the helicopter. A big surprise for the HAN roster.
I'm surprised they didn't camp the jet.
Sarajen lighting up the feed from a vehicle. Be careful, Ghost Bear. Gotta keep this thing alive. Just take a couple of shots, but we do know that occasionally one or two will land. It's the consecutive, it's the follow-ups that start to worry us.
The heli should be helping the jet right now. As much as possible, I think.
The Jets are kind of just doing circles around the map, trying to stay as far as they possibly can away from each other. I mean, again, both Jets are actually alive from both sides, but they're just not doing anything. They're kind of just, again, neutralized.
They have to fight each other before they can fight the rest of the map, and in the meantime, dodge.
Check dams, I'll check.
Whether AA or Lav AA, or maybe a few Alluru missiles if you go too low. Hang on a big wrap. Hang has been, I feel like he shot early there. We need a little trigger discipline, or maybe, how is this guy still alive? All right, there he goes.
Dude.
Hang has been that guy for this roster, this LT roster, that makes these humongous wraps and is kind of the lead of the strike force teams that make big plays on the backside of the spawns of their opposition.
He's a big pain point for any team they play. Just an annoyance, really, a big thorn in the side, and finally we get a little whiff of the Jets peppering a couple of shots, but again, they don't want to overextend. The LT jet is hovering above the Lav, right? The Lav is kind of working as this defense mechanism, whereas for the side of HAN, their jet is kind of hovering around the helicopter. So again, they're just playing very, very safe. They do not want to go ahead and lose it. What side do you think is kind of winning that trade? If both jets are neutralized, I mean, I would imagine, I feel like the side of the attack is kind of winning, because they still have the helicopter that doesn't really have to worry about much.
Yeah, it doesn't have to worry about much, or is going to do this, which is make the jet think twice about a couple different things.
This is close to the Lav.
Yeah, they're basically going to be trading back and forth. You're going to see Ghost and Cosbear in this ebb and flow with Miang up in the jet, working together.
Yeah, this is a bit interesting.
Use their health as a resource.
Oh gosh.
Respawn beacon goes down. I mean, everybody knows this strategy. It's a matter of just finding it.
Sarajan, gotta stay alive here. Hodo to...
Oh, it looks like Sarajan was able to take down 88 Dog, who had util on CD. I was about to say that was almost a huge mistake. Sarajan goes down there, and the map changes.
All right, Artyom's actually going to be inserted into the B2 zone on the flank. That's exactly the type of position that I want to see Artyom in, right? Johan, a part of that squad, constantly put down those beacons to go ahead and get your best gunner, your best boot on the ground into the flank, into the mix of things. But
dude, I am so EP even though I freaking got... Han is actually packing super well.
I mean, Ghost on 27 kills, obviously 27-0. So finding a lot of value despite the fact that Zichi is still in the sky.
Well,
yeah,
okay,
that's crazy.
Miang being in the jet, and
the fact that Miang,
but if your strategy to go into
this keeping the pressure good, yeah,
around and neutralize the jet, then it makes sense to not put Ghost in a role like that, because he might just be better elsewhere, like in the gunner seat.
Yeah.
Rather than have Ghost, one of your potentially
100%
better aerial players, rather than just watch him do circles in the sky, let him find value in the gunner seat.
Yeah.
And then swap out again Sarajan, because you know Sarajan can find value in the vehicles. That to me is the only read that I'm
these vehicles. I must say the strat change that they've done, where they put exactly as Goj is saying, right? Well, Goj is saying, it is incredibly smart what Han has done. Like everybody is like, I think also Zichi is a lot more hesitant to be aggressive, because he is, you know, he's like not used to this whole thing.
Look to the skies, but also what's happening on the ground.
Right, like he's not used to how Miang plays. They haven't seen Miang ever play. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Of HP right now for the side of Zichi. He's trying to stay alive, trying to find the maneuvers that he requires, and trying to dip down to the Lavs. Hey guys on the ground, please help me out. We gotta keep
that
this
is so
alive.
Cool.
And he hasn't taken damage in a very
that
long
was
time.
so crazy.
So the repairs are going to start to come in, and I'm watching the bottom of the screen. I'm taking a look at the jet HP. It is being repaired right now, so I think he's going to be fine. With 78 Dog, he's starting to feel the pressure.
He almost lost it.
Of the zones right now, the urgent redeployment is going to be the saving grace.
Urgent redeployment and an artillery barrage out in the open.
That is crazy, man.
Here. Yeah, I'd be feeling the pressure too if Johan, Changji won. I told you.
There's vehicles special chance against one earlier. I mean, they just have vehicle dominance.
They're going to be the top fraggers for the team over and over again. There's Etchi in trouble. Shots from both the helicopter and the jet. Needs to be cleaned up by Miang, but can't, because Miang overcommits there. Is going to take a ton of damage. Back from Owen. Owen doing a great job.
Yeah, but Zichi is
making this difficult.
In a bad position.
One more strafe run, one more swing around. Almost. Connects. Great job.
Miang is so good at dogfighting. Holy shit. Have they just been keeping Miang up their sleeves this whole time? It just seems like they've just left Miang and looted the jet Han's attack up a lot more. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the big thing that's keeping Han's attack at bay is the 2 AAs.
Again, LT is being forced to respond to these very, very strong attacks. But HAN really just haven't lost any tickets. Like, this is a giant win for the side of the attack.
Giant is an understatement.
Go ahead and wait until the time is right.
Giant is the understatement of the century. It's a massive win. There are 150 tickets on B.
For a little while longer.
They're in a good spot to win this, dude.
They're electing to go to the left side, which is, I think, the easier side to rotate with when you have the vehicle.
Yeah, but they're stuck up there fighting and they have all the gunners pushing up. Yeah.
For the side of the defense. They're taking quite a bit of damage, actually, but 3 vehicles for the side of the defense.
Dude, but it's fine. They're keeping a jet at bay. They're keeping 3 players occupied with 3 players. So it's 17 v 17 and they have vehicle advantage.
In the meantime, Heli goes down.
No fucking way.
Snowdoes with the shots. Sarah Jin almost falls as well and retreats all the way back to the bridge. But the
That's
Heli
crazy.
down for HAN. Bad news. Now they do have another one. Well, I mean, this is the first Heli to go down. Still possible.
That's gonna be
This is a
once
window of
almost done.
opportunity to make a move for this defense to regain control of this map. And there's the Heli coming right back into the mix, but that is a nice moment of breathing room.
Yeah, I think they were trying to shift the momentum. They saw the helicopter go down, and they felt like they needed to capture B1 and B2 at that exact moment.
Once
But now
and Sarge
I'm
are
worried because I'm taking
coordinating.
a look at the distance. Take a look at the vehicle economy on the ground. I mean, the tank's available. That's going to help.
Yeah,
with
now the
B2.
heli's gonna be screwed.
And both lobs are
I mean,
obviously still
oh,
up.
they got the heli up again,
And HAN
at least.
Answer back, but again, look at this. How long ago did I just say they had 140 tickets? How long has it been?
Yeah, it's
and they've
crazy.
only lost 1. The revives, the medics are
Yeah.
doing insane work.
This should be B cap. This should be B cap for them, honestly.
Picking up crazy revive. You can actually see it in the
Trying to keep vehicle advantage. They'll 100% keep vehicle advantage.
back in the skies.
I mean, the thing is, it seems like LT is struggling to keep
red over here at B2.
Wanza.
vehicle to keep the anti-vehicle
Make sure
healthy.
they take down this tank destroyer. That's a
Shit.
big play. LT and Snowdoes.
That's
Snowdoes
big
again
for
credited with the
LT.
kill. Going big.
That's big for LT. They just killed a very important vehicle
Respawn
for.
beacon down to the side of the defense though. LT.
The problem is that
Keep these bodies on the point.
Han can't deal with that jet so long as it's 2 LAVAs.
Well placed missile. You never know. And another vehicle down from the side of the defense. HAN starting to crumble a little bit. Speaking of crumbling, Heli low and a rare better Zetchi miss. A rare couple shots that don't connect. And that
They should have
helicopter is
spawned this
still
with anti-air rockets,
technically up.
honestly, and just
Close.
you know
Very, very
sacrificed
close.
it as
A
that.
giant window of opportunity.
Almost.
that Shut just in the blink of an eye. Take a look at this. The LT troops, they've actually advanced. They're trying to make a play onto some of the vehicles over
Oh,
here.
Miang is
Resistance
screwed,
might
yeah.
be interested in trying to make a play on Miang, but no. Again, just kind of happy with playing this very, very passive game.
He's trying to bait
Oh, wow.
Miang to dive him.
Screen 78 dog.
Found it.
The Luru missile over the top. He was able to find one of the lobs. And I believe that was the AA. And what?
What
All
the
right,
hell?
Ghost, show me something.
Huh?
These players that play Warfare
What?
Oh, man.
just find out what you can do to the full extent.
What is that?
Absolutely love it.
DK, bro.
Awesome. Hey, that's one way to get that helicopter back into fighting form.
That is
Hop on
fucking
top, duck under
mental.
the blades and just repair that thing.
I would love to hear the comments. I've just seen a Luru shoot a rocket from atop the helicopter towards my log.
Here we go. Gotta get back
Oh.
inside or jump out. See you later.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. That's crazy. That is how on earth. Bouncing off the
Yeah.
ground, alive, and up into the skies, immediately dogfighting. The circle of death. Who will win? Almost lines him up.
Nope, he's no
The
problem.
fact that Betterzici is in a better position in this dogfight right now really showcases his efficacy in the skies. This is unreal. Bouncing off the ground twice, going to 10 HP in a dream, taking down the helicopter, and a bullet away from taking down Miang as well.
What the hell's
Repairs are
going on
coming
here?
through. the dance continues.
Doesn't feel too good for the side of Miang right now, if I'm being completely honest. Lob's trying to go ahead and help out Bitters. Itchy trying to land a couple of shots. But on the ground, again, these tank destroyers are constantly getting destroyed.
Oh my god, Han is crumbling.
One all around the map, whether it's on the land, whether it's up in the skies, and there are a ton of respawns happening.
What is Han doing?
Side of HAN. We're down to 100 tickets.
Yeah, that was a huge momentum shift. Heli down is
Airplane.
bad news for HAN. Remember who was top fragger for LT when they're on the attack? PZ Dog in the Heli gunner seat. With Heli off the battlefield for quite some time here in the B sector, our lives are dwindling much more rapidly. Any help, any shot that lands, everything could change in the skies, but on the ground, 78 Dog in trouble, getting really aggressive right now to cut down the numbers of the attack and continue to dwindle.
Nice
The tank
job.
goes down. HAN able to win one. Take the wins where we can get them, especially now that they have so many vehicles back in the repertoire, investing a lot of score to get them back onto the ground.
Yeah, those data knives are so good, right? Those hack claws, but take a look at this. Miang
Got him.
finding the better of Bitters. Itchy, why did they make that sub? We're finding out
Another
why.
Back and forth, a vehicle for a vehicle. HAN technically have control of the skies right now.
Can anything happen though, right? Can Miang find some value? And yeah, he would be able to find value if he was left alone, but there's still double lob available for the side of LT that they
That's
are
crazy.
just content with.
This is all
sitting
just
so
crazy.
far back.
Wait, hold up. I missed something. I missed something. Hold up. I'm gonna go back. I missed that. Sorry, I was responding to
Right
DM.
now, them, especially now that they have so many vehicles back in the repertoire.
There's a lot of them did
Lot of score to get back
A's.
onto the ground.
They didn't kill the A. And then Miang got him.
But take a look at this. Miang
Got him.
finding the better of Bitters. Itchy, why did they make that sub?
There goes the tank. Okay, cool.
Would be- and
Miang is crazy good.
side of
Holy
HAN.
shit.
There are a lot of
Yeah, they can 100% get those A's down.
Right.
Those AIs are the only thing keeping the jet and the heli at bay right now.
By the way, instead of playing that aggressive role, right, willing to kind of make some of those.
I
weird
think they
plays.
kept Miang secret this whole time
Retreat here for Saracen
because
and Hojo.
Miang was
Probably gonna
better
go ahead
at
and go on
vehicle
and
operating,
up on that.
and they were waiting
But
to
what
like
can happen here?
ambush
this
LT,
flood up the
honestly.
street is very, very difficult. And by the way, Miang is kind of playing this position, just waiting for the jet to respawn, by the way, from the side of LT. That's why he's kind of just floating off in the distance. But this is good right now because this is going to open up Coast Bear
Honestly,
and Ghost
5-8 idea.
once again to try to make something happen.
Can't lose this heli. Only 83 lives now. All that talk about all the revives and the rescues.
B2.
All that talk.
Odu and
about the
Sarajan
revives.
about to get another vehicle.
HAN are starting to get desperate and get more aggressive.
Han needs to get more vehicles in. I've noticed that all these teams
LT
have struggled on B because they just ape that point and they just lose vehicles.
Side of HAN that were able to go ahead and put said pressure onto the B2 zone. So maybe a little bit of an over investment. Now remember, when LT were attacking from this side, what really did it was the guided missile. HAN do not have one available yet, so we're going to need an individual hero to find the score. Wanza is trying to be that hero, just simply in the tank destroyer, making those risky plays.
No.
But take a look at how much damage he takes as soon as he overextends just a little bit.
Wanza. Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Cat with 9 lives, but all 9 go down. That's 2 vehicles down for the side of HAN, and all the momentum they had towards B2 was stopped.
There
by
it
the
goes.
redeployment.
But that's the thing, they just get
Respawn
too
beacon.
aggressive on that angle. They should like
of their ground
spread.
vehicles
Why are they
being
all just aping the
down.
tightest angle?
They have
They
to rely on
they
the
screw themselves
helicopters
over
to make
there.
some big plays, and right now it can't get anywhere near the point.
Oh, that's
One
gonna be
more
heli.
well-placed shot. Coast Bear deeply in trouble, backing all the way up to the ground to get some repairs.
All right.
Ooh.
Keep her steady.
Okay, Ghostbait, you need to be a bit better at that flying. That's a little bit of a shocker.
Yang knows the win con. Hasn't moved a muscle.
If we get a Miang POV, he's got to be a little bored up.
Thank you for the 100 buddies.
Yeah, but also
I appreciate
tapped
you.
in because
For all of
he
you.
blinks at
Are you
the
done with
wrong
your coffee
time,
yet, Hades?
He dies, or at the very least, one of the best pilots, if not the best pilot in the game, is back on the map. being a menace.
We have to see that Johan play, right?
Almost,
Find a
yeah.
flank to where you can get a
Oh, he's
couple
about to
of
lose the
members
heli
into a
again.
position to where
That heli
you
is
can
taking so
press
much
them
damage.
and potentially destroy them. I think that would be a big win con. for
The
side
problem
of
is that
ATN.
Jet is out. I mean, they need to spawn 2 vehicles and push that really slow and steady, you know? They're just not pushing like slow enough.
Desperate, full sending, and getting
Does that make sense to you? They're like
Itchy on the gun now.
they're getting impatient, they're rushing and they're
This guy
dying.
can also shoot.
Yeah, exactly. They need to be a bit more patient.
vehicle marked for
They need to kill
Jack,
the
and
next
it's
so just wait for the next spawn. They have 90 lives, right? So they have 90 lives still. They're in a good position. The problem that they're having is that they are running out of time. Oh, I lied, they have 56 lives, my bad.
That's a successful trade. That's exactly what happened. They get the
But not just that, they need to stop aping the point in the same way.
Guided missile is going to land maybe on the
Yeah, there's ulti.
2 here. Be able to pick up a couple kills and reestablish a place on the map for the defense. Exactly where it goes, well placed.
There goes
The
ulti.
attackers read it like a book, but not 3 players.
Yeah,
of
so,
which
yeah.
are some of the strong players. Taesong, Artyom, Jappy on respawn right now. And Lazy is like, well, you gotta at least think about B1.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to think about B1. HAN have to start to think about some.
This is gonna be so interesting. I mean, Han has so many engineers, and so does Ulti. Ulti has 10 engineers. And 3 recons. 10, 3, 4. That's an interesting one. 1, 5, 8, 3.
And maybe it's because LT have done such a great job of destroying so many vehicles.
Oh my god, they're using the shotgun
Been invested into just
turret.
calling them in.
It's
Yeah,
freaking
that's a
crazy.
really good point. As you can see, there's still a vehicle advantage technically for the side of HAN. And the
Finally.
light tank goes down on this defensive side. This could be a glimmer of hope. If they're able to get out alive and not actually trade a vehicle here, this could be worth their time. In trouble, though. Cozebear makes a big play on the AA. They do lose the tank. That's technically 2 for 1, though. It's still a win for the side of the attack. And there's only 1 lob left. Here comes the Jet, though. Jet's in the sky, off screen. Owen wins the fight. LT has won the war. They now have the skies. Bitterzechi is back on the map. And the heli goes down, too. A complete turn of the tides for the defense. In the meantime, points are in jeopardy, so they're investing everything. It's all happening at once. And the guided missile,
Shotgun is OP if you got it. On mine too. I got it on mine too. If your aim is as good as insane, yeah, fair enough.
Starting to feel the pressure.
I don't know.
Feel like they can win right now. They're calling in the guided missile, but maybe HAN can feel like they can win too.
This is gonna be very reckless.
B2 is gonna fall. B2 is in control of the attack.
B1 is gonna
They
go
just
to
gotta
nuke.
capture B1, flush out these last remaining members. Oh my gosh!
Look at the
guided
missile.
missile is gonna save the day. There were only 3 members for the side of LT
Dude,
that were.
what the hell has
contesting B1.
happened?
There was a
No way.
sliver. There was a sliver.
What have you just witnessed happen?
Respawn beacon on the back.
They ran out of time.
Seals
timed.
the deal.
They got
The most
timeout.
emotion we've
This is the
seen
second
from
timeout.
LT yet, as they know it is just one more game. Perfect plays at the perfect time to dash the dreams of HAN on Fault. Wow. LT looked good, man. Maybe a little too good.
Every time you think
That is crazy, dude.
HAN have found something. I like the adjustment.
I'm just
from
gonna be
HAN
like,
right there to kinda switch around
The
to
reliable
Violet.
cost. That's the
But
good
over
thing
on the
about
other
going
side,
back to
the
double
main
check
dog
stuff
team
is that we're a little bit
really
behind, so we can always skip back to live.
The second closest in the server at 30,000.
Sarajin actually didn't do that great that game. Artyom,
He was also 14,000 score ahead of Watson.
holy hell.
By the way,
They just fumbled. They had such a
lot
good
of the
one.
times that
Such a good
Lonzo,
start, but they just
HAN have
fumbled,
been
dude.
defeated, or even when they win, he is usually that guy. He's usually the one that's 10,000, 15,000 above.
What I'm really excited to look at is the
Yo,
highlights.
the
because
funny thing about LT is that they have no standout players if you look at individual like kill count.
Everything and taking down vehicles.
But as an
Once they
average
did that,
team, they
HAN's
played so
only
well.
option was full
Their kills are
send.
so nicely
They'll get on
spread.
both points and capture.
Same goes for
Very
Han as
easy.
well. Like Han also has a good nice spread.
And LT was also able to stop
And
that.
they did good
It's
going
not
for
often you
B2.
can fight on two
Yeah,
fronts at the same time.
yeah.
but the perfect timing of a team strategic respawn beacon.
This could be the last game, this
timing
next
of
one.
Respawns.
Honestly. It could be a 3-0
Just
wash.
really well done.
By the way, it's funny. So Owen joined us on stage, and he got 3 kills that game, but probably had some of the highest value just sitting in the lob all the way in the back of the map. And even towards the end, finds the destruction of both the jet and the helicopter, and those were his 3 kills.
Yeah.
He had 0.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Role players. You have to have players that are willing to be role players and do the dirty work.
Dude, they really come for redemption.
The charge there for LT.
You gonna come watch this next game with me?
On the backside, who had been doing all the picks and bans, has been with us for several days now, showing his face, and it is a team effort on both of these rosters. They have subs that make big plays. We've talked about them a ton, but they also have coaches and support staff.
Join my Discord, I'll drag you up.
All the strategies. Let's look back in the highlights of this map. Of course, we're not going to look at A at all, but when we moved to B, it was a big back and forth. And again, you see these moments from HAN, you're like, this is a really good team.
Okay.
But LT just constantly had the right answers to the moves they were making.
Yeah, just trying to be in my Discord.
Like, the gambits were fantastic for HAM, but LT knew what they were going to do, how they were going to do it, and could stand in their way to just prolong the game long enough where HAN just ran out of options.
Yeah, it looked very, very good. I mean, even on their initial approach, they just weren't really losing tickets. Take a look at this push right here. How were LT able to defend this? I mean, you have 4 vehicles on the ground for the side of HAN, and LT really didn't have any. And then, you know, you blink and you might miss it. Vehicles just start to fall. They start to crumble. And all, you know, whilst all this is going on, you have the helicopter, but again, it's just being suppressed by those double lobs that are kind of available. Biduzici, you know, we didn't see him get 90 kills, but he finds the jet. He somehow bounces off the ground, keeps his jet alive, and then is able to suppress Miang for the rest of the game as well. Just everything.
From a craft called India.
The way of LT.
Hello, how are you? Welcome in.
HAN were beating them at
I am not
their
AI.
initial playbook, but LT, their secondary playbook, was just working as well.
Yeah, and I mean, here's a big moment of Miang winning the fight in the air. But I think you
this is
made
gonna be a
probably
rough
the most
one.
important point of the entire task, which was HAN. I mean, look how many vehicles are going down from them.
But I appreciate the compliment.
Having to invest all of their score in bringing vehicles back onto the map so that they could even have a chance at capturing Sector B. We all know how difficult this sector is to capture.
Yes, I am from the land of happiness called South Africa.
And this is one of the only maps
Happiness.
that you can have the vehicle advantage.
Owen is playing really good.
Because in the final moment, here is what it looks like. Look at
They
the
just
bottom
lost
of the
everything.
screen,
They just
the
absolutely
well-placed guided
crumbled.
missile. You see the respawn beacon, and you see all the
The land of high ping,
4 kills here
interesting
on top of
infrastructure,
Tank Destroyer
and
was the nail in the
jerry-rigged
coffin
everything in
to
South
close
Africa,
things out.
indeed.
All of red was basically dead, and then
Must
the
be from
respawns.
Durban? No,
And
I'm
they
not from
still had a couple
Durban.
lives
Oh.
left, but it was too late. They ran out of time.
Yeah,
I grew up more
actually
Pretoria side.
I mean, it was over regardless.
It
but
was
yes.
over, yeah. So that's why there was like a giant surgence from even the jets and the helicopters up in the sky because, you know, they started to feel the pressure.
Yeah,
Taking a look at the best squad here for the side of LT, Dian Dian, Lian Lian, Lazy, and Yuzhan. I mean, just very, very equal across the board in terms of kills. Obviously, assists, engineering is kind of leaning the way of Dian Dian and Yuzhan, but just a well-rounded squad. And this is the crazy part, is like, you want to look at a squad like this and you're going to be like, dude, look at this. Dian Dian picked up 70 kills. No, he didn't. But he didn't have to. Because the entirety of LT is just what feels like so equal that sometimes
Oh shit, I forgot to check.
performances, we don't see them.
Krypton's love.
Again, it's because the whole team is just
Yeah.
so equal. They're all just so good.
Yeah, I
Keep
mean,
Dom's
we
pretty
see
cool.
this as the best squad for the roster almost every game, and when it's
Sup?
not this squad, it's the commander
Sup?
squad. Kind of
That was a hell of a game.
Coin flip, and it's one
It
of these
was.
two because of the roles they play. You're
Although
right.
I think we might actually see it ending out
Very
here.
well earned. When you
Dude, I
gap
hate this
the
weird
entire
AI
opposition,
filter that they
you
put
gap
over the people.
opposition, you
Like,
bust up in the score,
78 Dog does not look like
you gap the
this
opposition by
at
almost
all.
15,000 score.
He looks
You
like
gotta give him
4 years younger.
Great calls, perfect timings. It's a whole team effort. The commander has so much
like a
of a burden of responsibility
much of
to keep
a
the
mix.
team in check and make the final call be the IGL, the in-game leader for the
It's
team.
like a whole
And so
thing.
a big shout out to 78 Dog. You and I both predicted LT to win. Neither of us predicted a 3-0. We are currently at 2-0. You did bring up the fact that you thought HA could
But
win on
very light
Threshold.
skin for an Indian, so I guess
I don't
Indian
know.
would be more
LT
correct.
is not making a lot of mistakes right now. Threshold definitely going to be different than Fault, There's only one thing that's similar, frankly. I guess technically two things that are similar. When we move to
But I'm
Threshold,
South
there's
African.
going to be a helicopter in the sky.
I identify as South African. I have nothing really related to India. I'm so far removed.
Sector, and it is a 2 capture point C sector. So I guess a couple similarities, but it feels like a totally different map. I think we could all agree on that. And no more jets in the sky. So expect to see a lot of subs back and forth for both of these teams to take their fighter pilots out and keep their main infantry on. You're going to see a guy like Cranberry rejoin the
Identical.
yeah.
Should be identified as Indian. That's a punishment.
We do continue with the theme of swapping sides.
Well,
so LT are going to return to the
hey.
attack, which again you kind of brought up the point. Threshold similar in the sense
I'm
of
South African end of the day. That's why what I identify as. I think most South African Indians would identify as South African because we've been here so long. We're like 5th generation now.
Who from the side of HAN is going to be jumping in one of those lobs that do spawn off the start and is pretty much going to have the responsibility throughout to try and control the helicopter.
Dude,
Again,
I think that we're going to end up with a very thing. How are you doing, Bunny? Are you
just
winning?
A whole lot less chaos and second chances in terms of going in some of those vehicles.
The first fight between the helicopter and the lava is everything. I think that will dictate a ton. And so when you look at those two players, whoever they end up being,
This should say 80.
Huge burden of responsibility.
Wait, did you get scammed? Oh no.
Whoever's going to be in those positions.
When did you get scammed for your watch streak? Oh wait, you got scammed for your watch streak a while ago,
You're gonna get
actually.
in that lobby. You got to back up and get
Dude.
cover underneath that bridge. When you think about Threshold, though, this is the first time we've seen it in this competition on main stage at DFIW 2026.
You broke my streak when you had issues. I am so sorry. I did tell you about it though.
Talking about Threshold, let's get
I am
a little
so
bit more into the
sorry.
weeds about the map and what people at home can expect. We saw it like 15 times when we were in Vietnam.
That's my
about
bad.
6 months ago. The first time here on main stage. Big part we already talked about. 3 zones, 3 sectors that potentially you could go through if you're the attacking side. But the B sector
Bunny.
is one that I
How's
think
it,
is
Bunny?
one of the most difficult and most important because B2 is inside. I call it the garage. It's in the garage.
Did you make a new emote?
It's fully hidden. You're gonna stick the
Is that your new dance emote?
It's extremely mixy, and you're gonna see a ton of strike teams try to wrap around
Nice.
the backside of B2 to take down the defensive vehicle. If defense lose their vehicles and B falls quickly, the C sector, again, it's going to feel a little bit like a runway for the attackers to take off.
Absolutely, love that. And also, you know, you kind of talked about Sector B and Sector C. The reason why you did talk about Sector A is because a lot of the times it is just absolutely sacrificed, right? Like sometimes the defense...
Do you see what I mean? Like, he does not look anything. Do you want me to share a screen from Discord so you can watch? Or you, because then you're not behind on stream.
Singular sector off rip. The longer you let
It
the
is?
attack kind of cook on it, the
No,
more
it's
score
fine.
they
You
get.
can keep the stream.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I can. I have enough bandwidth to do this.
For the attack on
It's
2C
okay.
and everything like that. So
Yeah.
you kind of want to just
The
go
better off in the
fast
chat
so
on
that
my candle,
they
my
don't
tint.
get anything just-
Okay.
Crazy.
Before we talk about it, maybe there are some
Then the sub is crazy. Yeah, you can just mute the tab then on
the fifth
stream.
One that we've drawn a
Yeah.
conclusion
I've
for.
done that already.
It
When
feels
I
like
heard you
Painter
double.
Map plays very different
Fair
without
enough.
jets in the sky.
Yeah, you
and
just
an
mute
aerial
the
view from both
tabs.
sides. But
So-
you're
so-
right, it is similar in that way where the A sector is
Oh,
not really
man.
sacrificed as much, but it is one you
I'm
don't
wondering
want
if this is gonna,
prolong as a
you know,
defense. It's a
I
clear
want
call.
this to be the
We'll watch out
last
for
game
that,
of the
though.
day
Everybody has a
because I
slightly
have
different
shit to do at
strategy on
about
this
1
map,
o'clock.
but it is one
But
of
I
those
also
maps where
don't
it
want
feels
it to be the
like
last game of the
meta
day.
strats have mostly been explored. You should see some strike
want
teams
Hunt to
running
at least
back
win
at
one.
B2, like I mentioned.
Yeah, I want
You
Hunt
see
to at
some nice
least like
strike teams
win
dropping
one, so it's
out
not
of
a
that
landslide
alley
defeat,
on
you
top
know?
of the lob. We saw that actually from the former roster
Yeah.
of LTTL.
They should just
making
not
that
be so
play known
greedy.
And kind of showcasing to the
Yeah.
world, hey, this is actually what a strike
That's the
force looks
thing.
like over there in Vietnam about 6 months ago. So fun combos. I'm really pumped to get into
Good.
Threshold.
Make
to
good
be able to see
CPs.
it on
That's
main
nice.
stage first time. I was dreading it last year, but I am so pumped for it this year. What's wild to say is that I can't change my predictions. I said we're going to game 5.
Does someone live comfortably in South Africa 2000? They can live quite comfortably if that's before
All
or
right,
after
well, I
attacks.
believe just a little bit. In fact,
Half of the better is the
everything
me.
has gone the way that I have predicted so far.
Panda. Oh no, Panda. Dude, you guys have missed some crazy games. Like, the actual first 2 games were insane. Threshold is gonna be interesting.
And one specific thing that I did go
That's
ahead
like
and
what,
call out
36,000 rand a
kind
month,
of a
give or
ride here
take?
today. I was like, listen,
36 to 40k a
I
month.
feel like
Yeah, you can live very well.
600.
we're gonna go 2 up,
Is that what?
and then I feel
How
like
much has the
Ardeon
dollar
will go
dropped?
Like 80 or 90 on Threshold.
It is currently.
I mean,
16?
listen, if anybody needs
Oh, yeah,
to
that's
pop off,
90.
it's him. And if
You're
anybody
having a laugh.
can, it's him on this map.
That being said, I might be a little bit.
Oh my
silly
God.
because, again, it is only a
Finally
3-second round,
something
and
good.
that many kills.
The exchange rate is fine.
So if he
Guys,
does do it,
we
man,
can finally afford a Coke
Yeah, well, all eyes
without
on
having to sell our kidneys.
infantry
It's 4 rand cheaper.
inside of
Oh wait,
HA.
oh wait, I'm wrong. It's
That is
1634.
all
Sorry,
they'll have a few
Oh,
vehicles. Here are
okay.
those subs.
as of
Then
today.
that's-
Here
then
are
that's
the
like
was
what?
subs we
I was
talked
like, what?
about.
1634 is
Bear back
still
to the
like
bench. He won.
about
Back into
3,300.
the starting roster. Cranberry as well.
That's not
Back
bad.
into the starting roster. Both these guys a part of their starting 20 on traditional maps. The jet operators change things up, and obviously Fault 2 changes things up dramatically with a couple aerial vehicles. Cranberry's a solid player. I think a role player for this team as well, but in general, not as much of a star power.
Do not abbreviate Clumsy Panda to that. Oh my god.
Maybe this change will be the difference that HAN needs to get their first win.
Oh my
Come on,
god.
20 seconds left to beat the timer just as well as we can. Players are loaded in. Commander selected. Vault is done.
The
LT has
freaking
one chip.
I went and I read that. I was like, oh
LT
no.
win this map. LT are the champions.
Like my rival,
DFIW
crazy comms.
26.
it flew by.
You suck. No, you
LT, by
suck.
the way, undefeated so far. They've only dropped one
Shocking.
map. Let's go ahead and do some quick math.
Absolute
2-0,
shocker.
that's 2-0 again. That's
Why?
4-0. They went 2-1. That is 6-1.
What'd I
They're
miss?
currently 8-1 in
Here we
terms
go.
of rounds. They have the possibility to close things out here. 9-1.
Hold up, I'll DM you, I'll DM you.
Take a look.
Hold
This
up,
is
hold
actually
up.
going to be Bitter Zitchy staying on the active roster. He's going to be in the helicopter.
18 or
I
19?
like that
I'm way
call. I
older
was
than that. I'm
waiting for the other side of
26.
the subs, and then we were in game, and I just thought it was like we didn't catch it or something. But no, Bitterzici stays on the map in the heli. Here we go. Big fights off rip. Bitterzici in the heli.
Wait, I can't- I
78
don't-
Dog
hold
on
up,
the
I'll-
ground, and the tank destroyer off rip.
I'm gonna
Sector
WhatsApp you.
usually falls decently quick.
I'm 26, it says in my description. Boy, who are you returning to?
Up in the mix.
My
on the
dad didn't
point.
get it, Uncle Bikini Man.
War of
Thing.
attrition will definitely
No, you
go to
guys
the
are
side of the
uncles.
attackers because of their spawn positions.
Wait, we have to focus on the game, guys. Come, come.
Position. The defense,
Hold up, let me just
way
freaking tell
up.
Bunny.
The defense on the A sector, pretty non-existent. It looks like a nice strike team moving towards the bridge that we caught in the map feed, and now on main. Unfortunately, they're losing these fights, namely at the behest of just some nice gunnies here from LT holding the bridge.
Yeah, but again, nothing too crazy so far. I don't even think there's a single.
Oh, fair 2000, nice. I mean, I'm 2000s.
Right now, they are kind of over there in the palace, but
Sassy Bikini Man. I'm not.
interested in playing some of these
Guys.
back hauls. Johan again.
You're also 26.
kind of playing his flank position. What's the
You
idea
got it,
here?
right, Hades?
Is it the assault
Yeah.
vehicle? I mean, surely not.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Quiet.
Is some shots down
Thank you. Okay, let's focus on this, right?
with the sniper,
Alright.
and I don't think he's
Who
gonna
didn't
get out of
admit
that
your
one alive. He's
engineering
on 20
studies?
feet. There's the sector.
I am not doing. I'm not studying engineering.
We're
Hi.
looking for a vehicle to go down.
Hello,
in
Juan.
transition.
I don't study anything.
Ethan's going to be fully setting up here
Who
for the
can't
B
do?
sector.
I mean,
B1 is
Afrikaans.
all
I
that
need
gives
to
us is wide out in the
improve
open.
Afrikaans. His
There's
ulti's already
no
just taken
the way
point.
they want to set up.
And they have heli and stuff up.
Vehicle
Going straight
advantage.
to
Yeah.
B1.
Yeah, that was quick.
And they're going to
I
start
missed something funny.
building
What did I miss?
for this threshold hole.
Bunny abbreviated Panda's name.
Bitterzici
Oh
all
no.
alone up
Okay,
the
I am
middle.
old. So it's okay, I'm 27.
More
Because
of
up here
the
lost
island
alive.
skills.
I appreciate it.
You mentioned it. They're going to start building. There's also going to be some mines.
I appreciate you guys all being here.
right behind this
Wait, we were
concrete
supposed to
area.
analyze this. Okay, well they're giving up. I'm just gone flustered.
And
Ever
after
since
we find
Bunny derailed me.
They're kind of expecting a surgence of vehicles
Um,
on this
right.
side of the map, so they're trying to go
Okay.
ahead and
They got an
play for that.
insane amount
Love
of mines on
Holy
the point.
shit. Yeah, they're also far flanking. They have like 6 people flanking their point
Preparation is there.
on the
It's a
left.
very good
That is
team.
one hell of a flank, but it's a wide flank. If they
Do not
die on
be
that flank, they're gonna
surprised if
be
they find
locked.
value out of doing plays like that. But so far in this competition,
That was
LT
such
have
a-
responded
what is he
very,
doing?
very well. Let's see if they can
Oh wait,
respond
no,
to
never mind. He
something
they have a
like that once
blunder.
again. Now these two teams are going head to head over here by this container
It's a
stack,
great wrap.
which is
Yeah.
no surprise. But yeah, we'll
They
have
need
to
more
see
bodies to defend this side.
finds a value.
I mean, it's found quite a
They're
bit of
losing
value.
B1
Gaining
real quick.
tons of
Yeah, but
ground,
they're
and
losing
just
B1
winning
really
these
quickly.
gunfights. Opening up the flank
I mean,
there
this
means
this
the
is some
defense is gonna have to
infantry.
look in two
Oh,
different
that
directions.
was one hell of a shot.
Free up LT to be able to push through these tents, which is a pretty aggressive and important chokehold the defense
Shit.
has to hold.
They got back B1. They
These folks
managed to
over
clear
here on
B1.
B1 are dying to these flank. Look at this respawn beacon. as
Yeah, you
well.
missed something hella funny,
Up over at
Joker.
B2, fighting Artyom on the back line.
Oh no.
This is a
This is what happens when you're not Wacker.
already gaining so much ground on the map. If they can keep it,
Hey, wake up.
Another
it'd be
person, not a
second
morning
match easier
person.
than usual.
Yeah.
LT have invested some of their lives already though, but this is
Dude, honestly,
difficult, right, on initial
it's become one of my
approach.
favorite things to tell
One
people, hey,
now,
Wacker.
because the defense have had some time to go ahead and set up. And by the way, it looks like all of those tank mines that
You
we
should
saw
say
placed down
Wortwacker.
have actually been destroyed. So again, LT just responding. I was going to go ahead and mention that I
Listen,
assumed that they would have to respond
I hang out with
to a
Afrikaans
buddy.
people. I have decent Afrikaans. I am not an expert on Afrikaans.
They actually go ahead and sniff that
Yeah,
one
Afrikaans
out
sounds good.
and deny it as a
You're the
point.
only
I
person
would-
who said that. I appreciate that compliment.
You don't have that
Low
English
extended
accent,
win
so.
rate on the sector, and they have plenty of lives
Yeah.
to do it.
But I
they
sound.
gained a
People
ton of ground
often
on
think
that
I
side
sound English
of
for some
the game,
reason.
And they've even brought their tank destroyer.
When you speak English, yeah.
and the assault
Yeah.
vehicle
When
up
you
this
speak
direction.
Afrikaans,
Potentially put down a second respawn beacon over here as well.
I'm not the funniest guy in the story of my life. Ain't nothing wrong with the English accent.
Look at the map right now. This looks
Hmm.
so good for the attacking side. How many times have
Oh,
we
they're
seen
cutting them
Canadian
off
players
good.
play this map?
Yeah. I mean, they basically just swarmed off B1. They just surrounded them.
Textbook attack
They
Yep.
they had. They did not deal with that flank very well. That flank was huge and just absolutely hammered them. You know what's crazy? We tried that same flank in scrims against RBN and we got absolutely punished for it. Like to the point where we thought it was an irrelevant push. But I think Ulti just proved me completely wrong.
Mostly going to fall. What a great start for LT.
Yeah, a lot of the times that
Ridiculous.
we do see the strong defense.
Han is Han is folding on B2 already.
One of the vehicles actually in that garage
Han is just
itself,
folding.
early on into this onslaught of the B
There is no way.
Wanza is going to call in the urgent redeployment. And again, I mean, there was just a couple of members.
Han
of
is
our team
flustered. They need to like actually recover here, otherwise they're screwed.
Hopefully HAN can kind of make this worth it. Obviously,
That heli has just caused them so much problems.
defend the zone
Yeah, and the
itself,
tank
but
destroyer as well, just camping
urgent
there on
redeployment is
B1.
gonna allow everybody to
Yeah.
push back into the
I mean, there's nothing you can do
once
about it, though.
in, and yeah, that respawn beacon over there might come into play very, very shortly. As you can see off in the distance, the flank squad of Johan and Artyom and co are trying to do what they do.
I mean, two things worth mentioning. One, the vehicle that was marked for death was that tank destroyer, and that strike team got obliterated. So that is a missed opportunity for score from the side of the defense. If I'm the attack, I am totally fine with that quote-unquote resource trade, which was the defense.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Yo.
Nice shots.
Again, sometimes we don't get a chance to see these solo hero plays, but to finish the point, it was a
Dude,
great trade for the attack because that's the first
He's trying to
redeployment
solo
we've
fight
utilized
this.
already for HAN. It's going to make them more expensive the deeper they go in the game.
oh, they might be able to actually ambush the tank here.
That much for
Uh-oh,
LT.
strike
But speaking
team.
of changing the battlefield, all of a sudden, 78 Dog is in trouble, able to get down most of that strike team with the help
Oh my
of
God.
Asmodeus.
They still have the
Able to
beacon up.
keep them alive.
They could probably
Would've
kill
been a nice little
the
moment
tank
to see
destroyer.
there, but tank destroyer going to stay up.
That was a big opportunity. There was just
They still have the
one
beacon.
more missile away. That beacon did survive over there, but I think it was just about out of uses, so I don't think they're going to be able to go ahead and spawn in necessarily.
Oh, the
as many
tank's
as they
hard.
once did, so
Nobody noticed
They're
it.
going to wait for
Oh,
LT
Nobody's
to
noticed
kind of
it.
clear out before they try that one once more.
I love
Oh my
that
god.
the crowd gets so loud whenever somebody like misses the respawn beacon. Just a fun moment.
You know, I immediately think everybody in the crowd is doing, you know, the Leonardo DiCaprio meme, the one where it's like,
They're
hey,
gone, the
hey.
hometown team certainly, but they all want to see great games as well. I think most
That's me, I
people here would
think.
agree that we want to see this go to game at least.
Dude,
4.
Panda, you should go watch the VOD of the first two games.
LT have a great foothold on B1. The defense actually trying to push
What
back
an
a little
insane thing.
bit.
At least they're finally recovering on
Couple solos,
B1. They got
small squad,
A is a free
players
point
just
on this
keep
map. If you
ground
can hold
in.
A for longer than 2 minutes,
They're
you've already done your
suffocating
job,
right now in
right?
B2.
The real
Attack
impressive
vehicles
thing
are
is if you can hold
holding the line.
B.
Anytime any of these flanks come through, they're trying
If you
to
can
catch
at
the
least get them
transition.
like
They
down to
don't
80 lives, 80 to
Great
60
job by
lives on
Cars.
this point, you can
Bunch of
basically win the
medics
match.
picking each other up over
I'll
and
see
over
you.
again, but we've got a hero over there slaying them out. We got to check out on the left-hand side a different strike.
That's the thing though. Do you think they're gonna be able to hold to 80 lives with this raid?
All depends on those vehicles.
What they can do.
Mm.
What they can find
I mean,
on
they
the
have a good opportunity for an ambush, but like
Well,
if
oh
that
my
beacon
God,
dies,
Amy
if that beacon dies, they're screwed
jumping in.
because they have
He was there,
no,
but surely
you know.
didn't, right? I mean,
Counter
Champion been
spawns.
on that flank for quite some time, and so is actually Taste Young. Kind of a similar route, a similar approach.
Oh, they
We
could
saw
potentially
Japan
kill the heli here.
Part of that flank team that's trying to find some value.
Because Brighton
Sure
is just sitting
they're
here.
Going to eventually destroy one of those ground vehicles.
He could, they can get an Allure, they could probably kill him.
I mean, you know,
Who is
only
they?
6 kills.
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
haven't
saying.
seen him shot at the heli yet.
No. I mean, not with the
Looking for,
84.
but he's
Wait for
been
Yeah, and
the.
to be fair,
Oh my God, they got
There
the
it
tank
is.
oh,
strap.
nice pickup on the tank destroyer.
I meant if he can get his loitering munition
But
ready,
to be
he
fair,
can probably ambush
I
it
think
with
on
it.
This map, the helicopter's job, especially when your
Dude.
team has vehicle advantage. is
No,
to make
I've
sure
noticed
that
something
well,
throughout
now
these
the
days.
only
Nobody clears
vehicle
beacons well on
that
flanks.
HAN has can't play the game. It can only look for you.
Beacon plays are getting harder.
And so, there's Itchy actually doing a
No,
pretty
but
good
they're like
job
even obvious beacons. Like look at how
staying
obvious the one
active without
beacon
really
was.
committing to a play when they have the advantage.
What's up, Arav?
If
How you
they
doing?
Have a disadvantage at
Welcome
any
in.
point, maybe plays a hair more aggressive, but Lazy is 17 and 8. A little double positive here on B sector. Let's go.
Doing a great job, and so are LT right now. They're currently pushing the line forward. There are a lot of boots on the
Oh, they're in
ground that
trouble
are
now.
flooding this zone. We need to find Artyom, pick up like a 7-piece on the Viren, and the attack all the while is kind of gaining advantages across the map with the Lav kind of rejoining the fight all the way on the other side.
Really important note. Take a look top left. The attack has
Where's
marked
Hans'
this
vehicle?
lob for death.
Oh, he's
Expect
just
a
chilling near the
weird
back.
Play going for this lob that's way back on the back line. It doesn't feel like a lob
What are
that
this game
could go
doubtfuls?
down. There might
Yeah.
be some hero play. some
They're
strike
losing.
in
They've
LT
lost the side.
to go
This
cut
is not
lob
good.
down that is well within a safe territory for them, while the main force is actually attacking B2.
Dude, I don't
Well,
usually
yeah,
get
they
nauseous
finally
watching.
found it.
Yeah, it took them forever.
The crowd
I don't usually
lets
get
us know.
nauseous.
A
But
big
sometimes
cheer
watching
goes
these
off.
guys, I think it's the
Great
weird
point, Goose.
delay,
I mean,
the spectator delay.
It was March,
Makes me feel a
but
bit gnawed.
How do you get there? I mean, you got the helicopter.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like this weird jitteriness.
With that, but
Yeah, the jumping between stuff doesn't help.
That's feeling some.
What is the tank doing there?
Dude,
What?
how close do you
Thanks,
have to be? Holy
hell.
moly! I told you, watch out. Miang just barely reacting in time.
I'm currently watching the grand
That
finals
was
of the
close. In response,
DFIW.
Wansa has marked a vehicle for
Oh,
death
what?
as well. PZ Dog picking up a triple with their vehicle. The Wansa has marked the attacker lob for death.
No, I don't think
Oh
they're
my
going to
gosh,
reach 80
Dog
tickets.
just killed,
Whoa.
what, 8 people? That kill feed was only 88 Dog.
LT is
And on
way
the back
too
of 88
aggressive on
Dog's
point now.
heroics, urgent redeployment here from the defense. And oh, he does it again!
Look at Stacks.
That was like
That's
13 kills in
crazy.
the blink of an eye!
Stacks is getting all the revives right now. The Stinger is finding incredible value. That's why they have not been flushed over the point right now. Now
That
the
is
tank
crazy.
has
They
been
actually
called in
finally
from the
got
side of
him.
HAN. This tank has to get on the B2. The urgent redeployment is in. The reses are coming out from all of the Stingers that are sitting on this sector. They have to defend this. They have to defend
That
this.
Sting is
The
gonna be
first open
important. They need to
ball
kill that
shortly
vehicle, that
after,
heli.
the tank is
Otherwise,
available.
C1's gonna be a nightmare.
Defender's down.
Dog is trying to go ahead and
Oh,
keep
she's
the
up again.
kills coming
Holy
in.
tank.
He's doing just that. But
Big
Artyom
commit.
is in the tank. He's trying to go ahead and be the difference maker. But LT have too many
Nope.
bodies on the point.
Nah.
They take down Sector B.
I mean, they got a good amount of kills. They did. Like, how many respawns are left?
Bad news if you're
156.
HAN fans.
That's not bad.
Now we do have
That's not
4
bad at all.
vehicles currently for the side of the defense.
I mean,
It's not all over, but
156 is
look
gonna
at
be
the stat
our
lines.
fight.
It's
We're gonna
not
be here
even
for a while.
close.
They might actually end up running the clock,
24 from
honestly.
Amy, 20 from Lazy.
I reckon they'll run the
22
clock.
22 from Halida, 20 from Dian, and
How much time is left on the clock?
Sniffing double digits on the side
Quite
of
a
the
bit.
defense. Folks, we need a hero, and we need a miracle for
Hello.
HAN.
Hello.
This is about to be
Hello.
a generational.
Is Bunny joining
pull
as
if you
well?
want to see another map.
Bro, the
The
two.
progression
What's up, Delta?
Storyline for LT.
Kyle,
The route has been
where are you? Why do you see the two but not the
one series away,
Twitch?
one best of 5, and
Were you
now,
on the both?
before this game, it was they are only 1 round away, and now in this specific round, they are only 1 sector away, becoming DFIW 2026
Need to focus that heli.
champions.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a rough one. I mean, they do
Yeah.
have an anti-tank seat.
I
What
didn't
is
even
that
know You
route?
can run down here.
What?
I think this
How is he gonna get up?
the old Shiro
Shem.
chance.
What is that do?
What'd you say?
I guess
think
if
this
you're
might
able
be
to
all
hit
she
that
wrote.
wrap with
Yeah.
an Aluru,
That's
figure
very
this out.
likely, honestly.
Rotate the full squad.
Are we on for
Push
this
the brain
evening, by
off
the
like
way,
that, and it
Carl?
steps in, dude.
He put
Lay
an
off.
he put an ammo crate down there.
That's what I would do too.
Hey, listen. Whatever it takes.
Dude, you need to try
Now,
Impulse.
a slight
A little
vehicle
promotion.
advantage if
Hell
you
yeah.
Can discount
Yeah.
the helicopter, which of course you can't. Ground vehicle advantage for the side of the defense, and the attackers know it. The attackers have marked the tank for death.
Enough lunch push?
HA
Okay, cool.
need to
Let me
be
know.
careful here. Tank down below. Yujan up above, trying to be hero against Mini. Folks, there is so much on the line on this map, on this sector, like Vivid was just talking about. And that is a great takeout of Sarah Jin. That tank goes down. The attackers get more score. Folks, this is
I'm gonna go
not
make a quick coffee
a
again.
repeat of
Oh,
Vietnam.
good. You just woke up. What do you mean second
Pelicans are doing it.
coffee
They
of the
are
day?
putting the top seed.
Yeah, that freaking heli is gonna be a nightmare. Oh,
Actually,
are they
the
V
top
then?
seed.
I'm surprised they still have the AA up, honestly.
There's a small moment. They can
All it
count
takes
on
is one
the
Lulu
man
rush in
to
this
be able
game
to
for that AA.
Gen Man's gonna be in the lob, trying to make something happen, trying to find the sight lines towards C1. I mean, no real progression.
Surprised they
in
haven't
terms
Lulu
of
rushed it yet.
The zones themselves.
Yeah, I think
So
they
far,
tried.
by
They
the
tried
way,
earlier and they got it really low, but I think they've just given
decently
up.
quiet game from Artyom. I mean, he is kind of approaching 20 now, but again, I kind of called it out. I wanted to see Artyom have a 80 bomb sort of a game on threshold, and that is definitely not going to happen.
Yeah.
Taking a look at the setup here for the vehicles, again, forced to kind of play this pretty passive role, because if you push up any further into one of the vehicles, I mean, the explosives, they just land too easily. So you have to play in the back lines and play a little bit reactive to what the offensive side does.
Yo.
It is currently working,
Damn,
as
dude.
LT have lost about 20 lives on their approach here towards the C sector.
LT is probably gonna take C1 now. This is a really good push to have on
Notes about the
C1.
C sector. Reminder, C1 can be fully destroyed. Now, we have moved so nice shots from the Indian. We've moved so,
Yeah, but C1
so
fully
fast
destroyed doesn't give you the
so
3
far
points. It just makes C1 more difficult
that
for
it would have to
attackers
take
and
a
defenders
real
alike.
stall out here on
It
this
makes it a worse
for us to have
point.
guided missiles to the side of the attack
'Cause of the
to blow
collapse.
this thing to smithereens. And therefore, I would expect a true tug of war for a while. But unfortunately, for HAN, that is a win condition. That
I think LT is gonna close it out on game 3, unfortunately. It is very unlikely that Han will recover. They're not recovering very well.
The kill feed for HAN is
I mean, they have 3 vehicles up, but as long as that heli is alive
4 kills right there.
and
okay, Wanza is trying to go ahead and
they aren't able to get back onto
keep
point,
quiet, but
they're screwed.
again, it was in response to LT picking up what felt like 15 in a row, and again, look at this. Wanza's the only one in the feed right now, and he's in a vehicle. I mean, the gunfights are being won entirely by the side of LT.
Yeah, check LT. They just swarmed C1 completely,
They want C1
and they even have a vehicle on height.
as their home base so that they can play for C2. HAN having to play extremely defensive here with their vehicles. Way back on the back line. Mostly worried about C2 right now, not feeling they can actually play for C1. They can't
I don't
afford to
think
lose
either
right
side.
here.
Yeah, I don't think
Or
they'll
lose at
be able
all.
to get nuked soon enough
Everybody for the side of the defense.
for it to be a
Over on
good
C2
game
now.
changer.
Tug of war begins.
Did you get Impulse Bando?
They've hunkered down over
Yeah.
towards C2.
Dude, I was having
If
so
they
much
ever
fun on it
decide to
last
go ahead and
night.
make a play to recapture C1. I mean, I'm sure they will, right? Tug of war. We know that game. But LT are going to be the ones that are going to be
Just
forced to
assault.
make something happen. And like you mentioned, this game has gone very, very quickly. I'm taking a look at the things able to be called in for the side of LT. 0, categorically speaking, for the guided missile. Yeah, this would be a great one as well. Yeah, thank you, Gen Man right there, picking up the assault vehicle. That was kind of acting as a respawn point for way too many people for the side of LT. And that pushed forward. They were going to be able to flood C2 very, very easily. So, way to be aware. But HAN, man, they still have got 4 vehicles available to them on the ground, all
Hello.
of which are going to be
Hi.
very, very hard for the side of LT to
Yeah.
deal with. And I don't really
I'm
like
just here
this,
for my
actually,
witty
from the
one-liners.
side of LT. They're kind of just jumping in.
We appreciate you
choke point.
nonetheless.
And once you kind of commit to a choke point like that, once you pass that choke point, once you pass that doorway, the reses can't really come in. So
Uh-oh.
it feels like you're kind of conceding some of the lives right there. And Yeah, the Uttos come out as soon as we see some of the Allure rockets come over the top, but the engineers from the side of HAN are still doing
Yeah,
their
this
job,
is
still
just
keeping the vehicles
wow.
alive.
That heli is just causing so much damage. I think the best bet would have been to have an Allure sitting and waiting in spawn on B for the heli to push a bit too much up and then just ambush him with an Allure munition.
At 117.
But that heli being alive has just caused them so much damage.
But we finally have our first guided missile potentially online for LT.
Yeah.
Imagine they're going to save it for a while. You can drop it on C2 and you can find a ton of...
I don't think LT is going to use it on C2, honestly.
Smithereens with a couple of them, but since they
Welcome
have
back.
complete control over it, I don't feel like that's
I genuinely don't think LT is going to use it on C2. C2 is just a waste. They're gonna... They might actually abandon C1, wait for the C2 push and then nuke C2... I mean the C1 push and then nuke C1.
Plays available, like you said, you could just destroy C1.
Well, at least that's what I do.
You could also potentially send it towards spawn, where all three of those vehicles are kind of sitting right now.
Or that as well, you could just, what's it, flush them out, and then just ambush them, the vehicles that they try and run away from the nuke.
So many of those lives get used prior. They did kind of flush into that. There's no real reason to kind of overextend. I mean, the boots on the ground are not going to be able to flush in through that.
Tech should try and Allure rush one of those LAVs. That could be a big win for them.
And there it is.
They could LAV AA, but I think they have the other LAVs around it to active defense.
Yeah, I think it's going to land back here.
For sure.
And the vehicles are moving.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
if
yeah.
they...
There we go.
Yeah, if they ambush the vehicles though on this push, that would have been crazy.
Land on them. Guess what?
That's-
Perfect read from you.
They are
Perfect read from them.
cornered, yo.
No, now they're doing
No
it.
foul,
They got
but
the one
speaking of
tank.
harm and foul. 1, 2. Can all three vehicles die anyway?
Yeah, they did exactly
what
that.
a call from LT. They knew exactly what the defense would do.
Oh,
What
no.
they were going to
Exactly
do
who
is
I
run
was
and
looking
hide.
for.
And in that hide, in
The
that
vehicle almost got
run,
stolen.
Wait, don't destroy
they
it.
find them. Unreal job from LT to capitalize on
Nice.
the advantages that they have. When they run,
Hannes.
you hunt them down.
Hun-
LT finding vehicle
Why
after
did they
vehicle,
destroy the
and
LAV?
HAN continues
They should have
to
just hopped
run.
in it.
I think they were on their
Bonds has
way
gotta
towards
stay
it,
alive
but
in that
it
tank
blew up
destroyer.
before
Oh
it could
No,
get
no,
out.
they
gosh.
killed it. They killed the
Allure
vehicle.
rocket from Sarah Jin
They
just
got the
landed on the
heli.
helicopter.
Holy
Take a look
shit.
onto your screen. The
Okay, they
vehicles
might
are
be able to win
equalized.
this.
It's actually 1-1. Everybody lost
What?
everything right there. Oh my
So-
gosh, LT.
What?
did
Oh my
take
god.
over step.
LT did something so dumb. Why did the one guy hop out of his vehicle? If Han would have almost got a free vehicle, but they killed it for themselves.
Be careful, they're still trying to make it happen, but look at this, because the helicopter is down, because so many
my
vehicles got
God.
lost from the side of LT, they're able to call
Nope.
in vehicles. Listen, that's
Tables
fine.
might have
I'm
turned.
not even worried about that. They
He
still
ran
got
their
one
own
more
vehicle
match
and it died.
available to them. A big investment.
That is just
So
unfortunate.
Oh.
missile pretty much found nothing. Helicopter down. One of the biggest advantages for the side of the attack. And
Yeah,
now,
LT needs to just spawn a shit ton of
this,
vehicles now
with
and run.
flanks coming in. Yes, the defensive line can push forward. They can
I
make
just want to
something
know what
happen.
happened with
Onto the
LT.
tank destroyer specifically.
Oh my
Hello, 78 dog, we're behind you.
What the hell is going on?
Respond.
That was just the most chaotic flip ever. Remember I said I think LT is gonna close this out?
Lives now.
Because they just had so much advantage. Yeah. That combo, that's his... What was the heli doing, firstly? Secondly, how did Han even coordinate that? How did Han come out with two vehicles out of that entire sequence of events, eh? That is
To
the...
Allure rush that LAV at the back.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to lure rush it effectively. They now have two vehicles just sitting in the back of spawn.
I mean, yeah, either way, it's insane. Huge
Oh, it looks like
swing.
they did. They sent
Yang,
some.
Sarah Jen still up,
think
back
it was
to the
off
vehicle
health.
to the backside. We have
Bite is dying
plenty
for
of
free.
missiles now.
Crazy.
This game has gone on so long at this point on the C sector. This is when you expect to see LT.
Oh no, the crowd, easy dog.
We expect to see LT
You are not making
Probably
many fans
going
missing
for the
that
vehicles.
still drop their missiles. Here comes Kiss Shot's missile.
Missed.
Does this try to land on the backside of the point and pick up a vehicle?
Fuck,
or
man,
does
they
it
need
just
to get
land
engineers
directly
on
that
this
LIV.
one so they don't have to worry about it
That
anymore?
is that.
I feel like at this point when you have 5 and you have 75 lives remaining, I think you just drop all of them on C1, but no, gonna go for a play on the backside and it misses.
He nukes
Good.
this on.
In the meantime,
No, it did really good damage to them, though.
with that secondary shotgun, so shout out to them.
Why is there only one engineer on the LAV?
It was a good play from LT. They tried it again. Guiding missile does land. but
Miang
they're
is fighting for his life, I
alive.
swear.
They're not healthy, but they're still alive. They're trying to get repaired by some of the engineers.
On the stairs, on the stairs, on the stairs, bro.
Andalov took the brunt of most of the damage right there, and Wanza all
Dude, LT
this
has 6
time, by the
nukes.
way, has just been using
Yep.
this tank destroyer inside. This
gonna
guy
be a
missile
problem.
for me.
I think LT is the only team I've seen that doesn't hold on to nukes until it's too late.
I feel like that would be the biggest win for the side of LT right now.
Yeah, with Wansa inside, yeah, and Wansa feels it too. Wansa's out of there. Missile lands exactly where we thought it would, dead center of C2.
Got nothing,
Wansa
though.
smartly,
Great read.
great read, smartly
Focusing
backs up, gets out of
everything,
there, and has now
the whole
marked
game,
C2
or
for the hold. So the defense
Banking on
wants to lay their
C2
claim
is not
to C2
gonna be easy.
and hold and push us to game 4.
I mean, they can send
Zone
C2.
below.
They can 100% send C2 and do like, and be effective as well.
Heavy investment from both teams in the engineering role.
they're
11
But they've already
to
lost high control.
10
like-
on the side of LT.
They need to get back this high control.
He's got 38 kills. Mostly using this shot. That's awesome.
Oh!
Yeah, I mean, the tickets, the
Oh.
lives right now for the side of LT, 70.
They're getting shotgun rushed.
A lot of these
For
moves on
lazy.
the ground, like lazy and sassy,
Shotgun bow combo.
they keep
Oh.
running to
Oh.
C2 and kind of getting flushed
Oh,
out.
here's the
There's
rush.
He's trying to make something happen on the ground. Now the Allure Rocket comes over the
Nice.
top, and he's going to go ahead and connect simultaneously with the side of PZ Dog. They're going to be losing one of their vehicles that has been an absolute
That guy didn't
backbone of this
ADS
event.
in time.
Oh,
The flush is actually coming
shit.
from the boots on the
Oh,
ground
cow.
over to the side of C2. 88
Yeah, that IFV is screwed now. Because he wasted his ADS.
The only question is, it has landed every single spot differently so far. Where's it going to land this time?
I think they've got Miang pinned in the backside. I think this missile lands in this port back here to take him out. No, it's going to land shallow. Try to pick
There
people
we
up
go.
in transition,
Spawns.
maybe out of the point. And instead, urgent redeployment is answered. So much
Why
pressure out of
aren't you
C2 right now.
sending your
They should
bro?
nuke C2. Nuke C2,
Here
Han.
Shortly, especially with 78 Dog winning that encounter. LT
Oh.
are answering back quickly,
Oh.
but Han
Oh.
is already making
LT?
big plays.
Oh.
Over-investment. We have no
Excuse
vehicles
me?
outside of LT. An over-investment is answered. Again, another guided missile. Everybody spinning all
LT,
their
hello?
score to hold on for dear life. I feel like this missile was an answer for if their vehicle stayed
That
alive.
is crazy.
This one feels like a waste.
I'm
It's
surprised
gonna land
Han
on the
fucking knew.
way
Whoa.
back over here
Whoa.
towards Miang, trying to get down the only vehicle that Wansa has.
I mean, it
Trying
kind of
to
worked out for
potentially
them,
predict,
luckily.
but if all of your boots
Yeah.
are on the ground on C2, maybe just
Listen,
try to make a
don't
play,
criticize my
bring down
posture.
a little bit of a
I'm not
sneaky
gaming
one.
right
No
now.
vehicles available from the side of LT. Urgent redeployment and a couple of beacons are going to keep HAN very, very healthy and comfortable onto the point of C2. By the way, no over-investment from the side of HAN in terms of their
tank
guided missiles. I
incoming.
know they have a couple available.
Leave me
and they
alone.
have not felt like they needed to use it.
Looks
so
like me.
far. The NDN is trying
Yeah,
to make
their
something
tank
happen
hit the
along with a
ground.
couple of members from the side of LT.
Yeah.
They want to go ahead and take out that
LT
last remaining
and
lob that is
LT
available
needs to
use
make sure
by
that
the
they
side of
can't
HAN.
spawn in
Now,
another
full
vehicle.
reset from the
But
side
now
of
Han
LT.
has the nuke
Go ahead, they
advantage.
back up,
They've
they
taken
pull
so
in their
long to take
vehicles once
C2
more.
that Han has the
They
nuke
gotta make the
advantage.
push happen. They gotta make it happen now.
39 tickets,
Yeah,
fuck,
now
Han might
HAN are
actually be
also
able to
doing the
hold
same
this.
exact thing. They
Come
get
on.
to call in their tank.
Dude, using that
lot of
power line
respawns
for
popping
the
up.
spawns is crazy.
And our tickets are down to 41 for the attackers. I said it was going to be a generational hold for HAN. And so far, that's
Yeah.
exactly what we're witnessing.
I mean, he's exactly right. This is the one most insane hold so far. C is not a
Remember, it's always
bad hold,
possible for them to
but
destroy C1,
I mean,
but it is also possible for HAN to kind of play tug of war.
yeah, it's rough.
I did just get a quick.
I'm so
glimpse
glad
of
we got
the
threshold on our third map.
HAN have 4 available. LT have 3 available. So again,
I bet you if Han manages to hold this, Han may be able to come
Squad is
back.
going crazy.
Doesn't
They're,
even
like,
need bullets.
they're all 40 bombs. Another guided missile being called in. They've got 2 more in the bank, like you said.
Like, there's a
I
good
guess,
chance
is
Han
gonna
can come
land.
back.
I feel like they're still trying to get these vehicles down. They're going to land on the backside of C2. I don't think they need it directly in the top of the building,
They
but
need
that's
more
exactly where they
fucking
send it. They pick up Taesung with it.
Anti-vehicle people on that point.
maybe felt like the defensive pressure was going to be much more aggressive on C2, but instead they just put their vehicles back on top of it and start to
Push,
it
push, push,
towards
push,
the
push,
neutral
push.
zone.
Yes.
The defense
Go
Yeah.
having a strategic respawn beacon.
shit.
It
Oh,
goes
no.
down as
Wait, who
well.
are you
A good barrage
supporting?
Landing outside of C2.
I want Hunt to pull through
I'm
here.
supporting
Down, so
Hunt.
it'll help them win the 1v1.
I was like, you said push, push, push because at the time that the attackers pushed in.
Everything onto
Oh, that is a risky one, Miang. Ah, there goes Miang.
Top, but 78 Dog answers in kind. We got a missile from both sides. Green will land first, and there are no vehicles that he'll be able to take out. It's going to land directly on C2 and find no value.
Oh,
It
they
does
still
actually
losing.
find some value.
Oh, what?
3 kills there from the side of Sarah Jen.
Holy
And
shit.
Now we got a missile from the side
He
of
nuked
LT.
the
Has an
mud.
opportunity to go ahead and answer. They're going to be putting this one right in the center of C2 once more, and it finds
11
a similar
tickets,
value.
hold.
Just one singular kill, and the tug of war comes in. The respawn beacon wasn't even
We're
near
gonna go to game
C2.
four.
It was actually placed in the center of C1.
There's no way they
How
bring
did
it back.
that missile kill that tank?
Come on. Come on.
Another mistake. They are not infallible, folks.
We might actually get OT.
It is still possible for a hold. Yes, they're both red, but I see a lot of green on
Shit.
C1.
Come
And the
on.
missiles from the
Nuke
defense
ulti.
continue to land. This one likely landing on C2, while the attackers' missiles, we know where they're going now. This is
C1.
their only missile left for now. This one's going to land over at C1
Whoa.
and try to pick somebody up, or at least several people
What?
up. Maybe they thought the attackers were going to transition through the bridge already, but just feels like early for both of these two missiles.
Wait, what?
A mistake or a miss.
Nobody
or just trying to
nuked
zone people
C1.
off so that the defense could hold C1.
Dude, I don't understand these nukes.
All right, big rotation has to
nuke
be
is
made.
probably gonna
4
go for
lives
C1.
available for the side of LT. Already
Nah,
on
that's
God's
defender
missile
nuke, it's going
will be
C2.
The last nail in the coffin.
Insane hold.
It's gonna land, and it
Oh,
only
overtime.
finds
Oh, he went same
one.
place, mid.
But that
He went
might
bridge
be
again.
enough.
They've all three.
HAN
There's
with
3
an
nukes that have hit the
incredible
bridge.
defense On
What the heck, man?
threshold.
This is crazy.
Stakes were raised. Elimination on the line.
Oh,
and they had
Han
to
has more
help
nukes.
The top seed.
We got
they got
OT.
a body onto the point.
Oh
That's us,
my
Tiba.
gosh.
What a
Welcome back.
sneaky play. LT still have a chance to win it right here, but Sarah Jane is going to dash their dreams. Able to trade out both of these vehicles potentially. IFV down, Sarah Jane alive, and missiles continue to rain in. A generational hold
I
for
am hydrated.
HAN.
It's official
They're
name.
still
Oh,
in it,
thank-
but as Modius
Thank you
answers
for that, dude.
back, C2 in complete control by the attackers. Defense gonna have to hold the line on C1, and they've got a couple more
Yeah.
missiles, or at least
Come
this
on.
last missile to add to the party.
Michel? Did you just say Michel?
Rush those
Yeah.
vehicles into
It's trying to find the rotation.
Two.
Does pick up 2
Actually, no,
kills
they
right
don't have
there,
to.
but
They just need to keep holding
lives
one.
no longer matter.
Yeah,
Of course,
man.
they're going to be helpful right now. Wanza's going to be jumping in the tank. There was a little bit of a strike team trying to make something happen.
They're just
But with 2
shoving vehicles in
left
such a
alive
small
on the side of
place.
HAN, surely
But
that
nah,
is gonna be the tipping
Han
point
has
that
too much
leads
economy
them
right
to
now.
this defense. Only 40 seconds
Oh,
remain
happy
right
Father's
now.
Day.
And
Appreciate you,
the biggest
son.
thing for me is that there are 0 guided missiles left available. They used none to take out
Yeah.
C1. We kept mentioning on Threshold, you can take out C1 if you use the guided missiles to blow it up, but if you don't have any left, you can't do that.
Yeah. I think they were hoping for some more
Nice.
value from a
Nice.
couple that they sent. But here we go.
Got
30
another one
seconds
to go,
and counting.
bro.
We're running out of daylight. And yes, we've got some vehicles from the side of the attackers.
Yeah,
and they've got
Han
two
just
full
has
tilt
so much
bolts
presence
in.
right now in
Oh,
economy.
swing for the fences here. You
Shit.
have to jump C1 with everybody
That
under the
tank
sun.
destroys
Pay
bad
attention to the kill
position.
feeds if we're watching the vehicles.
Nah, that
because
tank
those kill
destroys
feeds will tell us the true
big
story.
brain.
A big play from Wanza. Makes an aggressive play. Flips the coin and wins it. I don't know if there's enough bodies to get onto C1
Nah,
to keep
nothing.
this thing going, but it is being pushed
Oh,
towards the
eventually
middle
this
zone
is
with
V.
14 seconds remaining. A beacon goes down for the side of the defense. They're going to try
Oh,
to
wait,
respawn
what?
and get
They
on
might
it.
get double
They need
OT
a hero
here.
play from somebody like Halida if you want to close the game out right here.
haven't
They're
never in
winning
my
a
life
lot of
experienced a double
gunfights,
OT.
but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough
Same.
when the defense have
Oh, it's
bodies on
double OT.
C2. What a hold. What a chance
It is double
to
OT.
keep us
There we
playing
go.
today.
No, wait, what?
What a chance
it?
to push us to game 4.
Yeah, they got an additional 30 seconds.
And the timer ends. And there were bodies. There's enough.
Once
Urge
when
redeployment
done.
for the side of the defense, and there isn't one answered by the attack. Finally
Wait,
got him
what?
off. Holy crap.
Oh yeah, double OT thing.
My heart
Perfect.
rate is through the roof.
Did the YouTube broadcast is slightly behind the Twitch one?
Unbelievable. From HAN.
Actually, there's a delay to the YouTube. Which is what I've been watching.
Yeah, I'm watching the Twitch.
Just like
I
I
was
drew
watching
it
that.
up, Mr. Goes.
That's crazy.
I'm not watching the Twitch because I have other tabs muted in the background. So it made more sense to watch the YouTube.
It's
No, that's crazy.
2-1 right now.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
And I still think LT have a pretty good chance of winning this. But there is something to be said about Wansa. As a commander, to make the plays that he's making. Unbelievable.
LT look very disappointed. They've got to hold those emotions back. I actually saw the LT coach kind of come out of the tunnel and jump up on the stage.
Yeah, I'm really looking at those numbers. Those are some good numbers.
And nobody was kind of
Those are
joining
bunny
him.
numbers, you mean?
Complete silent from the side of LT.
What do you mean? What?
Taking a look at some of the individual
What are you referring to?
LT, we knew that they were cracking, by the way. 61. The end, 55.
DJ Women, you sing
They
country.
were finding the kills, boots on the ground, and surprisingly,
I don't
so,
really listen to country music, but maybe we'll do a karaoke night sometime.
44, but after that, I mean, it's very, very
We'll
hard to
see.
find
We'll
anything
maybe set up a
close to
sub goal for that. We'll
We
see.
saw them get stomped on Sector A.
At some
We saw them
point.
get stomped on Sector B, and we mentioned Sector C, dude, they got no chance.
Biters actually didn't do that well.
Over-investment, everything.
Yeah, that
Remember when
chopper
they
got
said,
diameter.
as soon as LT had
I still haven't given you a fact about
I want to win now. Let's send it.
GPUs.
Let's send all of our vehicles. Let's send our helicopter. You blink, 5 seconds goes by, and somehow it's equalized. HAN with an incredible effort.
There was a point at which people were mining bitcoins even though it wasn't profitable. And there's also like a shit ton of cards on the market that, like a shit ton of second-hand cards. There was something like a ridiculous percent of second-hand cards have been used for crypto mining in some way, in some capacity.
Truly, we're on the side of LT. Like, HAN had
Which is the craziest thing to me ever, honestly.
And again, we have the eyes in the sky. We can see the whole map, so it's easy for us to say what the right play was.
I'm glad we get game 4 though.
Rather, LT were expecting HAN to capture that C1 position, which is why they didn't invest in blowing it to smithereens. Generally speaking, that is the right play on the C sector.
Wait, do you think Han will come back on attack?
But LT had control over C1 until the last like 20 lives. I don't know. But let's look
they
back
took
on the
this point
highlights
way
here,
too
folks,
quick.
and there were plenty of them, especially on the C sector.
Maybe
and
C
B
is
both
the
fell
strongest
very
point,
quickly.
so-
LT were clinical.
Yeah, I mean C is already a
until
rough
they
one to
just
push.
tried to seal the deal.
To be fair
When they
though,
tried to
Beacon
seal
on
the
B
deal,
was insane.
yeah.
HAN somehow were able to thwart
No,
them.
dude, my favorite thing was
Not
Fault.
And then LT was
With
just
that B,
reeling
with
for the
that
rest
B
of the game.
spring from Han, where they all waited and they just sat down that thing and they sent it.
Highlight package coming a little bit later on towards that
Oh, no.
helicopter. That would be big, but yeah, we kind of
For the
mentioned it.
clumsies,
Usually,
B is a
Threshold
very
is all
good
about
spot to
B2.
hold.
If you lose B2, you usually end up losing
Okay,
that.
checking about all pipe
And actually,
diameter.
HAN, you know, they didn't even have a vehicle alive. Usually the vehicle is the difference maker on B2 for the side of the defense. Towards the end of it, I know that Artyom did pick up the tank and he kind of
That was a
got
good
into
match.
the mix of
Fuck.
things towards the very, very end. But
The
individual
Splendor on
efforts
this
from the
point
vehicles,
was
like
getting
88
raises
dogs,
like a madman.
Yeah.
picking up so many kills. And
Especially
like I
in the
said,
back.
Artyom found
I'm
him.
actually surprised
Right,
Han didn't
point
manage
in that
to
white
swing
tank,
that point back. They had
again,
so
it
many
was just a
bodies on
little bit
point.
too late.
I think they were just like
Here it
one
is.
person away shy, or like they died. One person died too soon.
And the full send.
Dude, this play.
Here as well.
This
That's
play
crazy.
from LT was insane.
Yeah, I mean, they came into the C sector with what, 100?
No, this Han one where they wiped out like 3 vehicles basically,
Right here.
and then this one here, where they got where they got revenge. They had 2 vehicles. No, sorry, they ended up with 2 vehicles versus 3,
All the vehicles in
and they managed it. But like, I don't know why they didn't. Why didn't Genman get this vehicle? Look here.
Yeah, it was actually Blake that takes it down.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Maybe they'll get their first.
Hit me with pipe down.
Lulu.
Does anybody know any fun facts about
Yes.
pipes?
That's insane. Sarah Jin, by the way, was a hero
I
there. So nice play from
know
him.
how to
but
work a
Jin goes
PVC
down
pipe.
from LT and PC Dog was
Fair
answering
enough.
back. Artyom finding vehicles of his own, and this is where it got real dangerous for the attack. They were out of vehicles. They had to go invest their score in getting their vehicles back. They had a few missiles come down that, frankly, really didn't do anything towards the latter half of regulation. And then into overtime, HAN just put pedal to the metal. They put a full frontal assault down on
This
the
plumbing
vehicles
system
to
dated back
attack.
4,000 years
They
ago.
positioned themselves
That's a
on
good
C1
one.
nicely, and they contested with the attackers on C2, but
Oh,
the- I don't think
those aqueducts count as
even into double overtime. HAN.
I don't know if those count as
winning
pipes.
on defense. Crazy stuff here
Those
from
are
HAN.
two very active medics.
Showing signs
Yeah.
of life. 2-1. Still back.
I was gonna make a joke, but not a good one. Was it something about piping someone? Wait, I have a good joke.
For the side of LT.
I have a
but that
great
is
joke, no, bro.
You're in South Africa, I can
momentum
see that.
shift for HAN. And they
My
needed
plumbing
most
system
of that
dated back 27 years ago.
RU1B
Nice.
change E1. We knew who was going to be up here. Decent stats. This is probably the worst stats we've seen from the squad. I think
Yeah,
technically
right?
speaking.
When was the last time we
RDM
cleaned
still
it,
dropped
bro?
over 40, though.
Yeah, I mean, he always does.
Oh wait, no, hold up. That sounded way slow.
Able to, like, carry some of that
Yeah, no.
great value he
That was a
finding
bit.
on the
That would be too much TMI.
side of things, but I mean, to be honest, he didn't really have to. His team, his
When I
other
visited
engineers,
you,
people
crazy
usually get those
comms.
credits like the Illurus,
Wait, but you haven't visited me yet.
finding enough value in Wanza MVP. I mean, 38,000 score and only 16 kills. To be honest, it felt like he had like 100
where
kills.
were we?
Dude, I don't care if his stats said zeros. Wanza is my hero, man.
Yeah.
The MVP Wanza, no question about
Why?
it. The calls he was making, the incredible coin flip calls he was making on sending his vehicle forward to go for a kill, the perfect timing for retakes. This guy is leading his team to victory, and you see the most emotion from him that we've ever seen over the course of the last like 6 matches that they've won. He stood up and was screaming when they held the line against LT.
You didn't even
That's what you
mention,
think.
in my
Hey
opinion, where he found the
yo,
most value
pause.
was on
I knew
C2 in the
that
tech
bush looked weird.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. He's full sending with the
Yeah,
vehicles.
yeah, but he was just kind of like sitting in there holding the line. Again, I kept mentioning how I was critiquing the LT approach to C2 when they were kind of just running through the doorway and just dying. You can't get revives after you go through a choke point like that, and it was all on the back foot of Wanza. He was also just very well timed, right, coming to the defensive side of things when side of LT made that
Move
giant
the stream
push.
from that screen to that
He
screen.
was
It's like,
actually the one difference maker in that tag destroy that kind of equalized thing. So yeah, I mean Wanza again.
Dude.
It feels like only 16 kills. It feels like
I actually want to see how Han doesn't attack. Stop looking at my bush.
where it felt like he got 100.
Hey yo.
All right,
So when you going out with your friends, he just messaged me to say that they're just gonna go get some stuff. They're going to a mall real quick, and then they'll let me know when they're on their way to me.
Do you have other friends?
So here's the
Trail.
thing. I'm going to reveal a strategy. Of course, I had a ton of influence on the game. I said LT
These ones are IRL,
when we were about to go
like,
into the game. That was on purpose.
You know?
That was a caster curse.
Not a
because
figment
my
of the
predictions have
imagination.
been So bad.
Hey, most of my IRL friends are my gamer
But I get a
friends.
real prediction right. I'm
Actually,
saying
all of
game
my
five. Here's
IRL
why.
friends are
I think
gamers.
this LT roster is in final form, no question about it. But there is something in the back of their mind. We have mostly returners on that roster. There's something in the back of their minds that they did the exact same thing last year in Vietnam. They
Does
get all the way to
this rag
the grand
smell like
final,
chloroform?
basically undefeated, and then they can't clutch up when they need to win.
Does this rag
Here
smell
they
like
find
chloroform? Is a
themselves
crazy
one
comp.
step away from winning. They start up 2-0, and now they feel like their grasp
Most
is
craziest
slipping
bunny
on
fucking
this
CPing.
tourney. I'm saying that HAN is
Hey.
going to double down and pick up.
Don't speak about such
Coach
things.
is on-
Did you catch it for what I meant?
Flip over and beat the faking on-
Yes,
on
I
threshold,
did.
and we're gonna
Also,
win
I'm
there.
not
Like,
online
everybody relax.
a
The
lot,
players,
so like,
you see
No,
how
no,
forgive my
not-
they were.
ignorance.
Yeah, it's gonna
No,
take
no,
some
not
mental
you.
resilience.
I meant
The
like
word we use often
the
is what
panda
I
catch
do.
it when he as soon as
No.
you said
What
it.
takes.
Only
It's been a
after, like, she
marathon
explains to me, I'm like,
tournament
"Oh!"
to be resilient.
Oh.
And when things like this happen, good players
Neurons
are shown to be
fired.
great when they're able to flip that mental switch and be able to battle right back and pick up a win. I think HAN have so much momentum. They take the win here. We go to map 5.
Dang. All right, we'll have to see what happens. We'll have
Yeah,
to see
but
if
all you
HAN
missed is that
can't believe I'm saying this.
joke is that basically what happened was Bunny abbreviated it. Keep your eyes open,
Also,
DJ.
would
People
like it to go to
stalking you.
map 5 as well, just to kind of see
You know what? Finally, someone wants me.
what side they're going to be feeling comfortable on or what map they want to kind of pick, depending on how
In a basement,
priority
tied to a
works.
wall,
I guess we
maybe.
can kind of talk about it.
Hey, as long as I get
Well,
food,
actually, no, it won't
internet.
even matter, 'cause, no, we don't even
Yeah, that's about it, really. I'm
free.
free.
The priority side if we go to map 5, but the way it works in best of 5 is
I'm a
whoever
cheap
goes
captive.
first wins. That's right.
I want a gaming PC. I'm not happy.
LT already have priority if we go to map 5. Again, we'll talk about that if we get there. We got to get there first. We're swapping sides on Threshold. A couple things we can expect to see. Expect to see Cozbear back now that it's Little Bird up in the heli. Going to see Cozbear back.
so?
Yeah, I think so.
I just hope it doesn't end up a B
I can't imagine
deadlock.
them to change it up any other way. I mean,
I want them to at least get to see it.
who else would they put
Actually,
up there?
I want to see Han win so we can go to Game
Rose,
5.
Maybe, but I don't think they make that sub.
I mean, maybe they just kind of like throw Yang up there again. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, Yang finds so much value on
No,
the
I
land
couldn't
vehicle.
actually
was
watch
blown
most
away
of the
to
other
see Yang
games
up
because it
there
happened during
in
work
the
hours
jet
and I just
on
don't
Bolt, to be
have
honest. So
capacity
a lot of
to watch.
hypotheticals. We'll see those subs
Did
if there's
any
any from both
team
teams.
choose trenches?
You know, I think
Trench
there
lines.
should be maybe one or two. but you never know
No,
what could happen.
no, but that was random draw. They got cracked in one of the games. No, wait, they got cracked Aftershock, Ascension, Threshold, Cyclone. They played so much Cyclone and Ascension. It's actually ridiculous.
Somebody actually chose Aftershock.
And all the
I'm
stuff that we've
surprised.
seen and everything
No,
that
they chose not to ban it and then they drew
None
it.
of it happened. So HAN.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm specifically.
Oh, someone actually chose. I think everybody chose cracked on their choices maps.
I like it. So we'll see what they decide to do.
You won't get any of that just pillow by days and night. I'm not a power bottom, unfortunately, for your fantasy.
What they need to do on the attacking side in order to be successful. We know vehicle advantage is the obvious answer. Anything else that comes to mind for the attackers to win this time around, this time as HAN?
You would love to initially, of course, suppress the Lav.
Yep.
I didn't really see any actual real solid attempts from LT except for that one time when they marked it. A couple of lure rockets over the top.
There is a woman.
That, I mean, maybe HAN
I know, that's what I'm saying. I love
deal
that.
with one of those vehicles. Other than that,
She was also her birthday like 2 days ago.
Like,
And she's good. Hodu. She's a really good engineer.
See LT's heli operator get a ton of value onto the map.
Also, just love the fact that there's 3 women on our team.
Threshold.
Mm.
If it's
Wasn't her
completely
birthday
unturned,
yesterday?
it can be real deadly, especially on the
Was it
sector.
the day before?
Give you free advantages up on the
Screw
P1,
women in
takes
STEM.
over
We
the
need
wing,
women in
and then you also
esports.
for Garage. But yeah, I think the heli
No,
play is
agreed.
a big one. Now, I do think that the win condition for HAN is
Just saying, be
somehow
careful.
take down,
Not me, bro.
and
That dude in the
on
bush at
sector.
you. I was just saying,
I
be
think
careful.
Yourself in the defense, and what found so much value was once they won the vehicle advantage, it felt like LT had no room to work with. The full send, we saw them be able to win because of the Aluru rocket, and then they just, I mean, they had vehicle advantage and they pushed that advantage. We saw how aggressive they got, the defense did with their vehicles at the very end. Maybe they also learned that maybe blowing up C1 isn't too bad either. It's not always the
She's got a
right
nice
call, I would be
mouse
clear about that. But
Not an artisan.
when you can take a 2 capture zone sector down to 1,
That looks like an artisan.
yes, it's a significant investment.
Yo.
It takes away the option of tug of war, the defense, the trading of points.
Yeah. Those
Ooh,
guided
man.
missiles were a little weird from the side of LT. I mean, the initial one had a plan.
She's locked
You
in.
did see some kind of find its way into like the connector, the bridges. There it is, by the way. One of the subs coming in. Well, this is the one that we kind of expect from the side of LT.
Yep.
We kinda did.
Be leaving.
He's probably gonna be on the AA.
Joining. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw Owen, by the way, find himself into that.
Funny
lock.
enough,
That's kinda what we saw
I actually
on
don't like it.
Vault.
I think they
When
could have done a
needed
way
somebody to
cooler
go
one.
ahead and be in
But,
the
I mean, it's not
driver's seat of
bad.
That and try to go ahead and keep that aerial vehicle at bay. We'll have to see if we do.
They didn't pay for Windows subscription.
That being said, 20 seconds until the players
Oh my
are
word.
back on the map, back on
They have the
threshold.
Windows one
LT are up 2-1, but they are going to be on the defense. Can they hold HAN?
Talk about all the momentum being cut out from HAN if their heli operator is killed.
Oh, what is
instantly.
happening to my stream?
Like,
Nice.
all
Thank
it
you.
takes is 1. I'm intentionally saying that so it doesn't.
No.
Was there a skin voting thing in the game, by the way? Was it like a voting thing?
My logic is horrible, but I'm making it.
Oh no.
It was also just.
My stream is.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, it froze. Cooked. Technical difficulties. Oh. It's happening to us all. Guys, please
Please,
hold.
not another server crash. Not another server
Be the
crash.
difference for the side of
Nah,
HAN.
it's broadcast issues. It's the
Alright,
outgoing
kicking
packets.
things off. Miang taking a nice, chill, not aggressive approach.
I think
Playing way
I'm
back to back,
surprised that they were
not trying to
hosting it on like the
block.
local servers, like the local DF servers in China, rather than having it as a true peer-to-peer LAN.
A,
Hey,
immediately throwing this into the neutral zone.
they should have just hosted it like local
This
host.
is when already I'm
you know?
dropped to 80. I was talking about, take a look
Yeah.
at it. He's already
'Cause they
got
could have
4,
done
he's already
that.
got like 5 or something like that.
Cause these what's it called
For B, dude. I'm telling you, A is completely being sacrificed.
thing? Wow, A is just getting steamrolled.
Yeah. No surprise.
On this map, isn't it good? Like,
Just
just
denying
sacrifice A.
access to
Because
being
it's
able to
a
build up
hard
some
point
Instead
to
of
hold.
B,
So again,
I mean, yeah,
you
but
can
like
back on threshold.
you want to hold A as long as possible,
Just
honestly.
imagine
If you can hold A
Yeah,
for
no,
long
no, no.
enough.
Obviously, get those numbers down. But, like, it is a hard point to hold, especially with vehicles.
But to be fair though, it might. The
Alright.
thing is like it's like a 50-50,
A is
right?
going to fall here.
What I'd
The
say,
attackers
in an
completely
idyllic
focused on the
world,
defense with a
You
big
hold
push,
A
actually, all of their
for
troops
as long
being
as you can to
invested
rack up points
on a retake.
and deny the enemy points.
And
But also,
mostly
there's
the
like
attackers are
two
winning
trains
this
of thought. You either
engagement,
hold
so
A
it
and
comes down to the
you
medics
like
to try to change
hang on to it
that.
and build up
Support
points,
operators
but then you
who don't
sacrifice
need
it
the
before they
amount of
get their
bodies.
you know
These
the push
support
flag
operators there will
one,
take just
Yeah.
that.
where you get high value target
Down goes A.
on the point.
All of the defense
Or you
dead,
just
so
sacrifice the
all
point
respawning.
immediately, and you guys but they will
Beast.
have a slight point advantage versus you. You're not gonna be able to hold anybody without having a massive skill difference on A long enough for them to like
that they don't win again, that they
for it to be meaningful.
Nice
and
sneaky
they make it
beacon.
all the way undefeated.
Basically, this map A is a free
Somehow,
point.
some way, even though you feel like you're the better team.
Also, another reason why you want to forfeit A is that if the AA
you
dies,
should win.
or
you
if
don't.
the well, if the enemy aircraft dies,
After
you
losing
then
one
end
match
up
to HAN.
not having to worry about it respawning.
A sneaky little respawn beacon.
Oh, this is making me want to play Delta
Side
now.
of the defense.
Yeah, so bad.
And then you realize your teammates are
Look,
all
I know
bots.
what the play is. I know the
Except for the
playbook
4 you queue
defensive
up with.
side is to hold B2. Okay, we're finally winning some gunfights, man. I was about to say.
That's the only problem I have with Delta, is it's
B1 as well.
yeah, it's a bit of a schlep, hey?
But a nice retake and a nice push back. They now have a lot more bodies
What the?
on the B point.
Holy shotgun! Did you see that shotgun draw?
Now that secondary shotgun is a little
Not gonna
strong.
lie, we had some fun on the Asia server.
We've heard the word broken.
Did you play
No,
Asia?
not
When?
broken.
Yeah.
Just strong.
Not last night, the night
So
before
it's
last.
a bow shotgun
we playing
meta
Southeast?
right now. Take that for what it may be.
250, almost 300 ping, but it was
So
fun.
what's going to be the approach here for HAN? It's a pretty much similar setup from the side.
Yeah, they actually I think have 24/7 VU, which is something nice. I mean, that might be good practice for you guys then.
Barrier built up. And Wanza
Especially
on
because,
the Destroyer, just
Pan
goes
Pacific-
into passive before
yeah.
he does go and run
Fine
these
VU.
approaches, wants to make sure he doesn't run into
Pan Pacific has
traps,
really good
engineers, tank mines, anything like that. So
has really good
just
player
be
base
careful right now, but
and really good players.
everything's pretty much going the plan for both sides.
3 of the teams came from the Pan Pacific qualifiers.
That beacon, by the way, is still
Hydrangea,
alive. You can see
RRQ,
one
and
approach.
no,
So
not
as soon as
Hydrangea.
Wanza does find
Was
himself in a little bit of an
RRQ
extended position, it's gonna be 4,
HD
3 or 4
and
engineers trying to flank
TXD
and take him
can't
out.
come from that region.
Keep an eye on it.
Captured.
Yang not really finding too much value, but defense holding this flank. They know it's super important, like you said. So one is going to fall to a couple players,
How
but
did that guy not
Leanne, whole squad over there.
I'm
trying to
surprised
retake it,
Cosby
or at least
didn't
make
come
this
for the minibird.
defense hold feel a little bit more viable for the entire sector. The attackers gonna have to think about B1. If they're not careful. Hang was dipping and diving and ducking and dodging.
All right, progress has been made. B1 has been captured, and as a result of that,
Oh,
access to
B1
the
fell a bit too soon, but they're at least getting it back now.
and get moved on out of here. But that being said,
It's looking to be a bit of a deadlock, though.
Some sort of an investment here. They want to keep it just a little bit longer. Yang is also trying to find the angles to help out the troops on the ground. This is pretty much the only angle he will ever have access to, but he has to be careful. Even here, like you saw warnings on the screen, missiles incoming. So
Yeah.
I actually really
Love
want to
is
see how I would do
obviously
as a
finding
medic in
some
a
value and trying to keep it at bay.
situation like this.
But like I mentioned, yeah, because B1 was
I'll be
captured,
real with you.
LT are gonna start to get
I'll be
flushed
real
out.
with you.
This is where
It'll
the
be a
chopper-
struggle.
Oh, he's gonna go for it.
Moments.
He's gonna go for it.
This hold from the side of
As someone who
Wanza,
plays medic, it is a
now, so
struggle
before
bus, dude.
play a little bit more forward, and that
The
respawn
biggest
has been
issue
there
is
for
that
what feels like
if
5 minutes.
people fire into
Right
smokes in this
now,
in this tier
sometime
thing.
soon is when
Every
they should
time
go
someone
ahead
throws a
and
smoke, someone's gonna mag dump it. And if they tag you once, they'll shoot you. They'll keep on trying to shoot that smoke until they kill you.
I looked away at the wrong.
I don't rely on
That
smoke
was
though.
on himself.
Oh wait, what?
Wait, you just bolster the
Like,
wall.
that's the first thing I
Diving
do
up.
when someone
Maybe
drops
somebody
smoke is I just
accidentally,
fucking
like,
mag
perfect
them
timing
with
of a
low
bullet
smoke.
shot
Exactly.
in the rocket as it was about
I
to
don't
come
rely
out.
on
There they
smoke.
go.
It's too
Urgent
much of
redeployment
a.
from
Hey,
the side
look,
of
there's
LT.
someone in
Gotta
here.
invest here because
Yeah.
the attackers
But you can't. You also can't just res in the open because
78
everybody's
dog.
watching bodies.
Invest.
People watch bodies as well.
Engineer.
I know,
onto
I know,
the
but
tank.
I am a. I'm crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm
No
crazy.
vehicles for the side of the
Well, it'll be
attackers.
interesting to see. I mean, in November there should be another one.
Sneaky, man.
Easy dog.
There'll be
went ahead,
another.
instantly
There'll probably be
spawned in,
another
jumped
LAN
into the Allure rocket, and one of the
or
other members
qualifiers
just
for LAN. So you guys
I
can
think
turn
we
up
should
then.
skip November and go for the next one
Alright.
after that.
On the approach here.
Well, at least play it.
Brady
Play the
and
qualifiers.
B2.
You
As of right
at
now,
least
they're
play the
Yeah, I wanna see how
qualifiers, then
we
you'll
do
see your
in the
benchmark.
qualifiers.
right now.
Don't
But
completely
when they
skip
do
it.
go ahead and approach, if they decide to do it now, they're going to have to do it without a vehicle.
You'll get decent practice in. I won't lie, you won't get amazing practice, because other than Reborn, there's nobody who's like
Dude, good luck finding that.
tier
What is
1
that
skill.
beacon?
Like I said that we had seen all the meta strategies.
Yeah, I highly doubt that you'll see a very
I haven't seen that one.
insanely good team. I mean, maybe No Mercy with their rework is going to be in a... Because No Mercy just basically dumped off their roster and is now rebuilding it.
Doing what is required. Dan almost made it happen right now, but he's going to be flushed out. It's going to be a small win. Again, HAN are kind of interested in just flushing out some of these
We'll
flank
get there.
locations.
We need to
inside
get
of
that
LT.
other guy who I
Some of those
played
other
against the other
sneaky
night.
respawn beacons. Also, this is a crazy build from the side of the
I think
attack.
Midge might know some new people as
And now
well.
the influx of
The biggest
My
thing I
rank
struggle
guy
with...
is basically is like good to light.
This looks like ultimate. Yeah, you lot can enjoy those couple.
There's a big flush coming
It's also a very slow game where people have to have patience. And I think, yeah, I think if you don't have a lot of people who are used to patience, and there's like 3 big things in comp that people neglect. It's communication.
There's a bunch of vehicles.
People want to be, people being selfish. If someone's selfish, you just get rid of them. You have to get rid of them on your team. People must be willing to play roles that they're not suited for, or like or things that they don't play casually, and they must be willing to learn new roles. So like, for example,
That's where my weakness is.
right now
mhm.
of dismantling the
I mean, you can have some-
Flexing to the engineer.
I mean, there's some people who like don't need to have any flex, right? Like you can have like a couple of people who don't flex at all, but like people must be willing to play, for example, medic. If you need a medic, or switch off of assault to engineer if you need to deal with vehicles. Not a lot of people are willing to do that. And then people
so I
mustn't play
started taking
selfishly
I
in general.
I run my assault, but as soon as there's a vehicle on the floor, I immediately switch to engineer.
Hey, the only
Exactly.
reason I got invited was because of medic, so I ain't changing medic.
Yeah, but you don't also have more than 5 medics at all times, every single point of the game. Like, if you have 5
No,
medics
I
and
know,
you choose
but
those
like-
5 medics, then
Is this
yeah.
gonna get down? Is this gonna get down?
Of the attack.
Nice play. I
Yep.
also
No.
like
Hey man, I'm a
so
good
fun
medic.
watching
They'd be
comp
wasting
evolve and
me if
change
they
as
try and
things are added into
put
the
me in
game as
another
we
role
progress
because
I'm super...
We're only a couple
like I mean
Mm.
I'd be willing to try
one behind
engineer
at this point. This newest patch that we're
because
on, but the
I'm
ability to
sneaky at
build
healing, so
What's
I
up,
can
Jono?
probably help with the repairing vehicles.
actually a difference.
But my strength lies with the medic, man.
How are you doing, Jono? Haven't seen you in a bit. You keeping well, man? Is
But I
Luke still
think
giving you
when
shit?
we play, I think they need to keep the clumsies
Get
together.
as much damage down before
Yeah.
you die.
What I'm saying as well, like that team composition matters. You can't have someone just ape a point and then just die for free, right? And also like people have to be backing up each other. But it also takes a lot more than that. Honest to God, Kaz, I'm gonna have to refund that because I'm.
160 lives. Like to have max. To have max, you need a cap like right
Come on, guys, get some
Good luck
traction
seeing
here.
anything now.
Yeah, LT are
Dude,
looking
I'm busy
very,
doing a
very
thing. I'm gonna have to
good.
refund you. I'm sorry, you've been scammed this time.
Keep watching out for that initial LT beacon, right? You can see it over there on the left side. It's still up there above that garage ensign. So it's just always there.
Where
for
was
them
I
to
with my
use.
thing? How's your stream going,
Especially
Kaz?
now that
I'm
we're
lurking in the
starting to
background.
enter a point in the game where vehicles are starting to spawn more for the side of the attack. The
No,
more
no
and more
commentary
that
without
beacon
classes.
is going to become valuable because they're going to be able to just
That's
keep
impossible.
it over and over and over again.
Scam, he does it a lot. I give you back your
One, two,
points.
three,
That's not a
four
scam.
vehicles maybe.
Surely. Where was I? Yeah, well, people don't realize also that team composition matters a lot, and if your team is not playing together all the time, like you don't want to have like 20 people in one entire area, right? But you want to have like ideally 4 people moving together as a cohesive unit, and then maybe 2 or 3 people backing them up, or 4 people, another team of 4 backing them up. You don't want to just have them be able to taken out by one like nade, for example.
That they're not going to use score for vehicles.
And also
I do think,
vehicles,
however,
like
slow building
the-
this score.
sorry,
Hades and I.
Dude,
No,
the
sorry.
biggest
Continue.
mistake I have
yeah,
made
and then you can say
this
thing.
all
I
week
just want to say that another thing that a lot of people aren't willing to flex to vehicles or are good enough to flex to vehicles and make an impact with them.
Sarah
Because what a lot of people will do is they'll hop in a vehicle and then they'll insta die and lose the vehicle, and then that's you lose so much value out of that vehicle.
Tank shots and found it.
Now you can continue, Bunny.
No, because I was just thinking of team compositions. Hades and I make a very, very good medic team.
No way they didn't have
because
input
Hades
there.
also helps keep me alive.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, TL.
I'm trying to catch up with your total heals.
Yeah, but
Ah,
also,
no, nah.
you also don't want all your
I'm
medics in
way
one
over
team.
20k now.
Each team
Yeah,
gets a
you need to
medic.
give me until next year.
Yeah, but like each team gets a medic, right? So you say like each team gets a medic, and then or a recon, and then you play it off of that. Like a lot of the teams, if you see the composition, right? They are like maybe 2-3 engineers, and then either a recon or a medic,
They know to look.
or both, right?
Dude, what are these spots? Shout out to LT, man, making it interesting.
No single one of my vehicles even have a level.
Trying to go ahead and
Did he get
Yeah.
bombs down? Yeah, he did.
But the thing though, Joke, I don't think I've ever seen you play anything but D-Wolf.
Still, HAN have to go ahead.
I have
and flush
never
out the
not
entirety
seen
of
you
this
on
barrage.
D-Wolf.
That respawn
You
being
are a
right there on the
D-Wolf
left
one
side.
chick through and
Talk about
through.
the respawn being- Why don't we talk about the tank destroyer going down for the side of HAN? Over on the side of LT, they're trying to get
Nude is my
active with
mortal
their
enemy
assault vehicle.
in
It is going to be a
Delta.
little bit of a loss for the side of LT.
Yeah, one second.
Nothing to worry about, as they still do have access to 4 other vehicles. And if they do require it, this gun station
There you go. Come on.
on
Get
the
your
point
shots
as
in
well.
there.
Yang is trying to find the angles necessary to help
Look at
out
that.
the boots on the ground, but I mean, there's
That
nobody there.
chopper's...
Look how much firepower they're able to just spam
I feel
down
like he's-
lane. Like, I don't really know
Not
what
much
you
done.
do about that besides
Yeah.
I
full
wonder if I
send
should try engineer.
when you have
next
enough
time I
vehicles to
play.
be able to do so. Yang's finally finding a little bit of
Uh-oh.
money, only 9 kills though.
I like this, though, from HAN. I mean, they've actually flushed out the first couple of corridors, so yeah, the entire side of LT is actually forced to the backside over here.
There we go.
And Wanza is fully aware of that. He poked the Lav into the angle right now. Now Owen from all the way across the map is going to try to find value with the Allure rocket. I actually saw a couple of more rockets go ahead and land onto the other side of the tank. That's going to be Saragen on
marked it
direct
for
fire.
dead.
It's currently 50% HP, but take a look at the B2 point. It's currently under heavy pressure. Berger is trying to hold off some of the flanks over here, but I'm taking a look at the feed.
They
There
need
are so many
engineers on
kills
these
going
things.
back and forth. I think LT are going to defend this with ease.
The pro
That's
players
crazy.
Dream playing inside of B2.
That
Urgent
turret
reporting
they
coming
built
in from
inside there is
38
putting
just
in
to make
work.
sure they're able to
Yeah,
resupply,
but
get
it'll always
everybody
put in
back on
work.
the point and not allow
Yeah, Han
push to
did the
come through.
previous match, they
So
tried
much
that, but they put it
firepower is being
behind the
invested without
boxes.
a care in the
They didn't
world.
do that
Just
much.
Okay, there we go,
spam it
turret's
down
down.
lane.
Yeah.
It's gonna find damage. Saragen for one, picking up a couple whenever
That's
they
gonna
pull their
probably be
heads
B2
in.
able to
They
get
take quite a
out.
bit of damage when they do.
Ooh.
And they've got to
Yeah,
get
but most of the
either the AA
assaults.
gun down. They got to get maybe this.
Yeah, but I also haven't really been playing with on local servers.
Okay, there it goes.
Another
Good
one.
grief.
Wait, are they using the
Alright.
AA gun on
Here
the
we go.
Uh-oh.
A big
The
push all the way through B2.
tank
maybe a
on
little
the
bit of an overextension. On the
spawn
backside over
vehicle?
here, the lobs are still active, and yes, they're going to go ahead and find the
Beacons
shot
down.
necessary to take that one out from the
They
side
got
of
another
HAN.
spawn vehicle in.
Reinforcements are now going to join the fray. One of the lobs goes down
Honestly,
to the side of the defense.
weirdly,
We'll
when
take a
we
look at
played
B2 point.
VU and
It's
I
about
was
90% of the way
the
captured.
commander
The flood
for
is
our
again.
side.
There's a
I
respawn
actually
beacon onto the
didn't do
point.
too
It's going
bad.
to
He
add
was
an
a fucking
influx of
commander.
soldiers, boots on the
He's
ground for
my
the side of LT. The defense is trying to make something happen, and so is 78 Dog. He is absolutely taking out all of the attack.
Great job from 78 Dog to full send there. We talk about
You still play Delta? I have it installed. I wanted to play last night, but Hades let me down.
A full tank for that play, if it's a
What
miss,
night?
would be a huge frustration point.
No, I'm
moving
just
into
Yeah,
taking
we
the
stole
piss, man.
Hades.
but it was a miss.
stole
He
Hades.
finally
Nice
goes
job.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
no,
now
you
it's
gotta
score.
be
I'm
fans.
sorry for everyone
Still
else.
see 3 on the side of LT.
Wait, what?
Technically on the side
What did you say?
of
Hades?
AAN with the helicopter that's
I said when the
doing
clumsy
damage.
call, I'm sorry for everyone
Those
else.
vehicles for LT.
Especially
Okay.
Bunny, she stole me
Also
from
not
Panda.
crazy, nice for respawns, nice for keeping people onto the point. Well played by LT and a great
Okay,
hold.
come on.
We now can start to sense a bit of danger for
Yeah,
HAN,
comes
not only because of Saragen's health bar, because of those lives. At 81
That's
total,
wasting
folks,
tickets.
getting to a point, starting to get urgent. We know that the C sector is difficult. It
Just
takes quite a few
surprised
lives
that
to work your way through a
These vehicles
two-zone
aren't getting pushed
captured
harder by
sector.
engineers.
Assault vehicle
keeping this corner good.
Super value as well. It was cutting down some of the flankers that
I think they've spent
Would
more
have
time on
otherwise
B here
probably
than they
made
did
the
in
difference.
the
B2 is not
previous
only in the hands
round.
of anybody just
Yeah,
yet,
no,
but it's
definitely, because they're already down to 80 tickets. Previous
Going
round
into
was
the hands
100
of
and
the
something.
Yeah.
110.
Yeah.
009
I mean, there's not so much you can do.
Yep, I mean, it's just the same story. Every single
They
time.
need- they need
we're
a-
down.
They need to get
a lot
that.
of engineers to 84 the fuck out of this corner.
No, but the problem is they need double. They need those double vehicles to have both their ADS up and knock it insta-hacked as they push up.
Firepower, a lot to deal with.
Like, look at how entrenched they are here.
Stalemate of B2 is.
And not even watching these games makes you just want to play Delta kind of over it. I agree, but that's because Delta did. Dude, try Impulse. The game I was playing last night. It was so good.
Just outside of the doorway.
I want to see a squad. With Panda. Good sir.
I think a play of
Kosa
desperation
and
here
DJ.
from the attack may be in order.
That should be interesting.
Wansa, once full health, which he is now, could full sin maybe. And pray that he gets the value that he needs to outnumber his opponents. They currently outnumber them.
Oh,
and
wow.
currently HAN's winning the gunfights.
Oh, wow.
So you're going to see a big investment from LT.
On just got absolutely nuked down. They need to kill this vehicle. Oh, there it goes. Thank God. Yeah, that's going to be... That might be able...
For HAN to make a play? No, because they're
clean
all
Yes, I'm on YouTube. I'm sorry the YouTube sucks on the delay.
It's trades, but it's worth it.
Oh fuck, they're getting flanked 2-1.
And all green.
Hey, stop spoiler!
But a team respawn beacon has been placed down.
How about you come watch? How about you watch me streaming in Discord so we can all be on the same broadcast speed? This is Len, you know. We can all suffer together with the delay.
They outnumber,
I like
Green's
knowing
throwing
things
B1 into
before
jeopardy.
Yeah, they're trying to make something happen.
Is this handicap? Holy respawn beacon,
Make
GG.
something happen over here. The vehicles could go ahead and try to deny this. It's going to be Wanza trying to make the difference. The lob, the helicopter is going to provide value as well.
You need
But I
buddies
don't see a
there.
lot of kills going to the side of HAN. Yes, there is now a couple, but I think the difference has been made. LT captured
No,
so
they've now
much
all
B1,
just gotten off
but
the
oh my
point,
God,
basically.
There you go. Yes, Hodu finding so many of the kills. Onto the point they go.
No, they're gonna probably take out. They're taking B1 back.
Where's the D?
Dude, I love these things. Impulse reminds me of the game Brink. Impulse reminds me of
I'm gonna try to sneak into B2 and against the
Timefall. What's up, Solvent? How you been, man?
A lot of lives spent on this B sector.
The 6-shot warring shit is not for me, haha. Too old.
108.
Dude, just play it, bro.
Yes, it was. Everybody was waiting on the respawn.
You literally play D-Wolf and Delta Force. Hold your back.
They all died to Hodu, who is going gigantic in the vehicles. We move to the C sector, folks. Barely over 100 lives. Is 108 enough for HAN to force us to game 5?
Yeah.
Is this where Miang finally finds some value? You could see upon initial approach, trying to take out that bridge, does so successfully. So
Just chilling, lurking. I appreciate you lurking, man. Means a lot.
Big difference between
Been keeping well.
approaches, right? Where an
Huh?
LT made an
Impulse
initial
kinda
burst, they had
reminds
0
me of
guided
Call
missiles
of
because their
Duty
attack went so
meets
fast.
Unreal.
HAN, it took them a little
It's
bit longer,
literally Titanfall.
but now they have 2 guided missiles.
Did you never play Titanfall?
And by the way, great
No.
position up here above some of the cranes as well. That's going to play into their hand.
These vehicles
Yeah, the only thing with Impulse is that it's a heavy dynamic shooter, so it is rough.
For the push up to the C sector, sometimes you can see a nice hold at
It's
this line.
Titanfall was the precursor, well, the predecessor to
actually hold the line
Apex.
for the attacking team coming out of the B sector
So
transition.
there's like
To do
mechs
though,
that
you
spawn
usually have to
periodically that
control
you hop
vehicles,
in,
you usually have to control
and then there's
and the attackers
objective-based stuff.
underneath
It's really
the
fun.
know that,
But
so
it's
they
also
put
like
people
a-
up into the crane,
Yeah,
control high
the
ground,
skill gaps on that game is
and allow those
interesting,
teams
I
to
must
forward and
say.
actually start playing some
Because you'll be like,
nice job.
Impulse, EMP,
Because
but it's
both
it's
know
Impulse
the
with an
cons
E.
for this transition, but still a moment worth highlighting for HAN. They're doing everything right to be able to play for the C sector.
So basically EM Pulse. The demo is currently free and then the official launch is in like 2 days, 2-3 days.
Which I do believe is actually
But it is crackhead movement, like
on the other side
people will wall run and dumpster on you.
These angles that he's currently finding have been the best all game.
Yeah, I mean, he had 10 like.
You're no longer doing.
I think it was
You see the thing is like with Delta Force, right? You're usually tracking people on a very two-dimensional plane. So like it's mostly left to right, the occasional up one, but it's not often. Here, people will dance around your head and then smack you with a hammer.
96 now lives, and well, that'll do. A great play with a couple
It is
of
pretty
guided
rough.
missiles. Sorry, Alluru rockets sometimes hit like guided missiles. My goodness. a lot of damage lands, and now a huge vehicle advantage for the side of the defense, including some lobs to be able to keep this heli at bay still. It's got to play peekaboo over these pipes on top of the ridge.
We do see the tank destroyer from
There's also another game coming out like really soon. I think, yeah, the Black Flag remake's really soon as well. Gotta go enjoy. Appreciate you, man. Take this with you when you go. You're gonna go start up the
one
fire
game
for
I
bro.
still do kind of want to try is the finals.
Just destroying the point, but it would also potentially
Yeah, the finals is really good, but it's also kind of dying now.
Yeah, I feel like especially if
I'll
the defense
play with you. I
decides
have it installed.
to invest a
I'm
ton of
down.
energy and resources into holding C1, I would blow that thing
What
up.
game are we talking about now?
The finals.
But we'll see what they decide to do. We saw
Yeah.
looks there in the feed of RBN.
I installed it and I never even jumped in.
Traveled all the way over from the EMEA region.
If you want to play, just let
Focused on Delta.
yeah. But if you wanna play it, Panda, just let me know when.
Tournament, 5 days
Let
of
you know.
competition, leading to potentially this moment and this map. Everybody waiting with bated breath to see what HAN can pull out of a hat. What magic.
You see how they
do
keep the
this
two vehicles together while they're waiting for the push,
Are they
and then they wait
out
while they
tricks?
wait for the infantry to push up and make entry.
Having to work
It's so
with
that if they get rush, they only burn one ADS instead of two.
Doesn't look like they're gonna get that. So a missed opportunity.
Well,
especially
Uluru
for
rush,
when
not
they
Nuke
pull
rush.
Oh, wow.
what looks like a
That actually
lob
got over.
or death. See a strike team from HAN trying to make a play for the backline of the vehicles.
This is a cool concept for a game.
Niang is trying to get some damage down on a tank that's falling from the skies. This one should land.
The finals.
Oh.
It's extremely
Yeah, they are
fast-paced.
getting quite the armory back here behind C2 point. A lot of vehicles.
There is a healer class in it though.
We kind of saw it from the defensive side of HAN, and if that tells a story of
There's
anything,
one.
that this might be enough. Now, Saragen, yes, is going to call in one of those guided missiles, and Wands is going to start to get active.
M-Class is also quite like compact for a game.
This point as well to go ahead and match it. There are also
Oh,
a couple of
GG.
fires. Magnetic bombs are going to land. I think it was only one of them. Wands is going to be
That's
fine. Whereas
probably
this guided missile
Han
is gonna
dead.
land on the back foot of C2. It's only going to find the NDN, and some of the vehicles
Close.
just barely
Huh? Han
escape.
managed to
Take a look
save
at
their
C2.
vehicle.
It is in complete control of the side of HAN.
Yeah, that was a great play and a solid.
I like how
guidance
Han is
attempt that was
prioritizing
a
C2
foot or
instead of
two off
C1.
from taking down at least one vehicle, and only a couple meters off from taking down two. But we're gonna get really aggressive here. It looks like maybe Wansa in trouble. It's 009 is trying to put on the pressure right now. Wansa sticking the point. They want C2,
Chopper
not
can't do
C1.
much.
That does give me a moment to consider what they could do potentially with C1. Keep bringing up the destruction.
I
of
hate
it.
how broken
It's also
ADS is in this
frankly an
game.
Easier zone to
Yeah,
capture.
it's
HAN getting
Yo.
C2 now.
Especially when you can ADS stack vehicles. You essentially just bundle them together and then they just keep on like changing which one uses the ADS to stop projectiles.
The angle all the way up to the distance Niang has right now. He's actually repositioned. He can see all of these vehicles, and he can see all of the rotations from the natural spawn of LT over towards both of these points. So potential to find incredible value right now. But like you mentioned, C1 potentially
Oh,
an easier one
no.
to capture.
That poor
Saragen
tank
and
destroyer.
Niang has actually shifted over towards this way. They might
Run,
start to
run,
make a
run,
big
run.
push, but it seems
Make
like
them
both
make a
sides have
mistake.
kind of
Lure them out.
relax a little bit, but 78
Yes,
Dogs is
yeah.
actually going to find
Oh.
one of the tanks that was playing seemingly a little passive.
Yeah.
Even passive.
They could have
can't
used
do
it
ya,
as
and
bait if
Wanza
you
is
could have
gonna be
just
very,
survived a
very
little bit
active. He's
longer.
getting ran down.
Nah, they lost both the vehicles now. They only have the AA. I mean the anti
Oh
the
my
air.
gosh, can he get away?
No way. Nice job, 78 Dog. Able to find the action, find the angles. Now he's starting to look a little bit grin for HAN. It felt close. It felt like
locking in.
maybe just a hair too few lives for HAN to utilize to capture an entire C sector.
Oh no.
And now that they don't have the vehicle advantage, it is a
Yeah, this
slaughter.
is-
It is all green in the kill feed.
Oh no.
Our heli did get a little bit weak as well. If this heli would have fallen, that might
Dude,
have
look
been
at how
it.
janky
Still
the
might be it.
water looks at this
54
distance
lives
out
left
of the map.
and complete re-control by LT, folks. Wanza making some calls right now. And a little frustrated and telling his team we can slow way down. We need to stall things out for a little while. I think the call is, what do we do with these missiles, or do we just invest all of our score in getting our vehicles back? No reason to rush right now.
Yeah, unfortunately lost C2. That was a great win for them. They had full control of it, but just a great answer from LT. As soon as they took out that tank on the backside, they just full pushed.
They need to spawn in more vehicles than this does. They have way too few vehicles. It's gonna screw them over in the long run.
Miang has returned back to this angle that he's found a lot of value from so far, but actually has been suppressed. I mean, I mentioned it on approach to C. He had 20 kills. He's on 21.
I know.
He's only found 1.
Got some assists, just harrying people down on the ground, but he can't afford to die.
Han needs to take a minute, spawn in more vehicles, and then do a hard push like how they did earlier.
So much more damage. Look at the defense.
But,
so aggressive.
or just double nuke C1.
The attackers even just working their way to the C sector. I mean, if you were to take this exact game state,
or what would be a great plan would be to bait them to nuking C1 and then nuke C1 afterwards.
And that's essentially where we find ourselves. It's a complete reset, and LT have every advantage.
Full reset though. Sarajin has called in another tank after the last one got destroyed. There is a respawn beacon down though that could cause havoc if nobody finds it, and they're going the opposite way, so that one's definitely going to be coming into play very, very shortly, I would imagine as well. Wanza, yep, back in the lob. But yeah, the defense is actually finding themselves in quite some strong positions. But HAN are aware of that. They're fighting for the crane right now. Great win there for the side of HAN. All right, they flushed out one of these strong points, but this respawn beacon, I can almost guarantee you, it's the PZ Dog respawn beacon. So keep a close eye on that. It's constantly finding weird spots. Actually, no, it's going to be the Hang. The Hang respawn beacon. Maybe Jappy has the awareness. He just saw Hang spawn in on that. Please, you got to find it.
When he's seeing that beacon.
Flanking squad could pop up in there and take down one of the few vehicles that the attackers still have to utilize.
But look at Han's vehicle economy. They're looking shoddy at best.
I mean, on your screen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to like 7 players out there.
Han has 42 respawns, 3 vehicles, and they have to deal with 4 vehicles, and the helicopter basically can't do anything because they haven't dealt with the AA.
And Blake, one of the best support operators in the game.
It's a rough one.
Those two always are putting up
They need to find a way to get onto C and, I don't know, either collapse it or
see the window of opportunity open
make space on it.
They gotta either pull a hero
or stop baiting out nukes. They need to find a way to bait out the nukes, but they're running out of timer as well.
Make one more after it. And they're gonna
I think they have like maybe what 4 or 5 minutes left time.
Vehicle prediction spot, or are we just hitting C1?
And then this game, they'll lose timer.
It's going to be a vehicle prediction spot. Then it's somewhere behind a couple of the points. If you predict all the way back here, I mean, I'll tip my hat, but just kind of sends it in the middle. Doesn't find anything. And there it is. Hang spawns in, but there are no engineers to go ahead and follow. But there are Allura rockets to follow.
Yep. Got him low for a moment. EMP'd him a little bit. Took him to a moment where the Allura rockets could land.
So difficult to
not
fly.
Quite enough damage to kill it. A nice play.
I still think the beacon's alive, by the way. That Hang just used to spawn there.
Okay, another one. There's a chance these are landing close enough to do damage on the C1. Felt like it was a
What is this?
It felt like landing on the breach area is looking for vehicles, not necessarily doing damage. Maybe there's a little bit of both.
We're pushing.
We'll see. A big push here from the attackers. They want to force this fight, and they send it on the backside. It does pick up 2. They send it on the backside of C1. Decent amount of damage there as well. Miang's going to keep calling them in. They want C1 down,
all the way at the
and
back.
they want these players down. Look at all of those revives. It is almost all support operators for the side of the attack because it has to be the guided missile from the defense. Where's this one landing? It's going to land over at C1. Try to get some action. It only gets 1 player. Jappy goes down, and the missile on the backside finds it. Miang picks up 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a lob down. Great prediction. I think the defense were getting a hair comfortable with their missile landing on the north side of C1. Maybe thought they were safe or just a brief lapse of
Nice.
I also just saw that HN were calling in one of their vehicles after they did just lose it with that full send. So this
is
for them.
a rough slip for them.
Leg up. Sarah Jin is actually trying to go ahead and pepper down one of the vehicles that's
Oh
spawning
boy.
from up top. But TLMS is going to be calling in a guided missile. The lob is found from Sarah Jin whilst it was midair. There are only one guided missile left for each one of the sides after this one does land. This one could land and find incredible value if it's going to land on C1. Take a look at how many members boots on the ground. I think they're going to go ahead and flush out in time though. Only one is found. So not too bad. Couple of vehicles still left aside for the side of LT, but because this defensive guided missile landed on C1, it's going to be destroyed.
I mean, listen, I think that's a mistake. That felt like a big mistake. Maybe I will stand corrected here in a moment. There's only 30 lives. And now LT, I guess, only have to focus on one building, but a defensive missile on top of C1 was an interesting play. Now we see where the defense will stand. They will stand on C2, sit here, and keep fighting. C1 not fully gone, but it is crumbled to oblivion. And now the attackers can drive their tanks in. They can do whatever they want over there on C1. But the revives are coming through.
I don't think they bring it back here, man. I mean, they managed to get the collapse on the point, but I don't think they bring it back here.
That HAN just dropped to. They have one more
It's
push.
too much,
they
man.
need overtime. And look at where Green is. They've got full
One of those
control.
beacons and get that tank from behind.
Hang is on the back line. But I'm paying attention to the zone.
They're trying to make something happen. The Allure Rockets are going to follow this one. Sarah Jin in the tank. Not under heavy fire, but the Rockets are trying to find their way to connect. A lot of work to do still for the side of HAN, but it looks like LT have done all of the work that has been required of them. There's going to be
this is the near impossible push for Han. That's GG's.
I have no idea.
It was a good
where
fight.
You could possibly land is to find enough
But that's
value
LT win.
to go ahead and win in the C sector with just 10 lives remaining. It's going to land very, very soon. Take a look at the feed. Chang G1 is going to be calling that one in. It only finds one. From the side of the defense, they land a guided missile right onto C1, which is still being contested by the side of the defense.
I feel sorry for these poor guys' voice.
This feels like the end.
Oh, was on the front.
HAN need a miracle. And they're reviving everybody out in the open. If this defensive missile lands right
Aren't they
here
almost
on
out of
top
time,
these
though?
red players, they have plenty of info to know that it can. This could be the final nail in the coffin. That's exactly where they send it.
There's one.
Don't see a ton of value, only one player.
No, they don't have
Folks,
enough impact for this.
LT have been undefeated in this entire
That's
tournament.
a pity.
Your hometown team. They lose a map, but they have won every match.
They've literally only lost 2 maps.
They felt like the best team.
This entire time.
On paper, they were top seed.
That is crazy, eh?
That's insane.
HAN was
They've lost
sniffing
2
an
maps
upset.
of all the games they played. They did either 2-0'd or so they 2-0'd up until the semifinals, then they got 2. Then they did 2-1, and now they've won it, winning this 3-1.
The intact C2, and in complete control of this
That is
game.
the craziest scoreline ever.
Yang trying to make something happen from the skies. HAN know the goal, just full reset. You cannot let anything happen. LT are going to go on the aggression. They're actually trying to make something happen themselves. 009 is in the mix over there on the engineer. The guided missile is going to land. Where is it going to land? Potentially right on top of these couple of vehicles. It is sent all the way back, and that is exactly where it lands. That is one big, giant nail and hammer to be used on a coffin. That's got HAN written all over it.
Too many dead, folks. This is it. The Hail Mary's coming in. Miang full standing with the helicopter. This is the last push, and it comes down to a single squad. Everybody else on respawn. It's just a matter of time. And while we wait, we have to sing the praises of what this LT team has been able to accomplish. This is the last chance to force us into overtime. They dropped the troops over the top.
I'm surprised that it took so long to initiate this.
Answers back by slaughtering them all.
And that was all the free respawns.
Calm and collected, even killed the helicopter. LT have wiped the map of HAN.
That is insane.
And they are going to win this competition on Threshold in Game 4.
Yeah.
Sarah Jin falls.
I had a feeling LT
The
was gonna
helicopter
fucking
falls.
win this tournament though. Their performances
hopes
have
of
been so
HAN.
dominant.
Yeah.
Your champions. The
Crazy. So I actually messed up my thing, but yeah. The last respawn.
Different approach in terms of facial expressions for the side of LT than we just saw about 40 minutes ago.
Han had a great improvement though.
They have secured the victory. They take down
They
HAN
beat
and they
Tuxedo.
remain undefeated.
They beat RRQ. They ended up in finals.
You have to be proud of what HAN was able to accomplish, but you have to be in awe.
Yeah, they get a price.
LT brought this
They get a
year
good price pool.
under a new commander.
The total price pool thing was this thing was like $400,000.
They battled through 5 days
I'll tell you how much they won as a team.
And they are the last team standing, folks. HAN, your champions. That's all from us. Unbelievable.
They win $103,000. So that works out to, there's 25 players on a team, about $4,000 a person. Yeah, just over $5,000 a person. Thank you, Tay. Appreciate you dropping by. Damn, that's a late wake up. Take this with you when you go live.
2026 Delta Force Invitational Warfare Global Grand Finals.
哪怕战局坎坷，哪怕身处低谷，他们始终
they are so difficult, although in the tough situation, they kept pushing forward through every obstacle.
今天他们终于站
They
上
have finally reached the summit and written a brilliant new chapter in their team's history. Now, let's welcome Delta Force Game Director, Mr. Shadow, to present the championship medals. And every drop
I love how that dude has a
is
Team
kind
J
of confidence behind
bomber
the
jacket.
championship moment. Today, we witnessed the birth of the 2026 Delta Force Invitational Warfare Global Champions.
Han should give themselves
The first question is for 78 Dog. As a commander, you have led this team, which is only built for 1 month, and you are gaining again your honor in Wuhan. And 78 Pet has said that he is seen as the strongest team, and all of you are fighting for your dream, right? And now your dream has come true. What now do you want to say to the one that have been supporting you? First of all, I want to say to Mr. Cat, last year your dream didn't come true, but now I made it come true. I say something to myself, to ourselves. We the total number of us is 27, and all of ours are gold. Every step counted. Everything we have earned back. Now let's ask something to Dian Dian. You're one of the founding members of Longteng, right? Last year, in the scorching heat of Hanoi, Vietnam, you experienced the pain of defeat. Over the past 6 months, despite roster changes, you chose to stay and fight again. Why did you make that decision? Yes, exactly. Because in the last year,
Yo, the guy shoving the camera in the face of him is a bit crazy.
And we were only thinking of one goal, which is we will earn the next championship back. Did they do it? Yes.
I think these are the coaching staff as well, because apparently each team has a coach. So they have like sub-coaching staffs.
In your interview, you said that only based on the past can we gain the future. Today, you have become more functional, more comprehensively capable, and now you earned yourself this championship medal for yourself individually. What do you want to share to our audiences?
千言万语还是回到了我们现在零色
I think all of those things should be dated back to today's championship.
结果就是那个冠军奖杯。好，
every step counted.
话筒传递给杰哥。看到杰哥刚才眼中饱含了一些泪水啊，想问一下这些泪水
I saw that you were crying right now.
首先
我要感谢
我们龙腾这群可爱的孩子们能选择我们，选择我的阵营。然后我要感谢龙腾1.0的兄弟们，像蒋少、不练腿等16位一代的成员。然后感谢大战场生态为我们支持兄弟，像 Kiki、七八猫、天星森林天星空想森林等，还有堂主这些支持我们大战场的人。然后我还要感谢巨星、勾叉机，然后白鲨 K 正，还有抛柔。还有老干爹5位俱乐部对我们的阵容的支持。然后我想跟屏幕前所有的大战场的粉丝，以及现场所有的观众，以及所有国服玩家说一句话：我们做到了！国服赛区是第1赛区。
We did it. We are the top one.
谢谢大家。
Delta Force Invitational.
谢谢杰哥。
Thank you.
UQYY.
3,000 hours.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
You have been playing more than 3,000 hours of this warfare mode, and you previously said that you wanted to prove yourself and to earn the championship with your teammates together, and now you're standing on the top.
I haven't even hit 500 yet.
What do you want to say the
I have
most?
390 hours.
I feel like dreaming.
兄弟们，告诉他是不是在做梦？
Everybody tells him this is not a dream. This is real.
Yeah, but remember, I also did a grind for top 100
I feel like
at a point.
I worked so hard throughout all the way to this championship.
That was like 8 to 15 hours of Delta Force a day.
It's okay.
把掌声给到 UQYY.
Please give our
Yeah,
applause
it
to
was
him
freaking
again.
crazy. We'll never do it again.
Last but not least, Mr. Ho.
650 hours for
This is
me.
a game of coordination between
Yeah.
infantry and vehicles.
I'll double check how much I
Only if
actually
we are
have.
coordinated can we handle the difficulties together. And this is why LT can win. What does this championship mean to you today?
I have 1,400 hours on Steam, but I have like something like 650 in the actual game, or like 1,000 in the actual game time, not just having the game open.
I think the support all of our members and previous members are so important for us to stand on this stage.
Sorry, I didn't even notice your messages.
What's scary is LT is probably just gonna get stronger after this.
All that I can say is thank you so much. Thank you, the fans that have been supporting LT.
乾隆出渊，腾啸四海，让我们再一次喊出冠军的名字，他们是。
Let's say the name of champion again.
他们是。
They are.
再一次恭喜龙腾斩获2026三角洲行动全面战场国际邀请赛全球总冠军。现在请冠军战队的全体队员以及工作人员再一次恭喜冠军奖杯。
Hold the medal again.
Everybody's trying to get a hand to it. This is what happens when you have 25 people, eh?
Can you imagine the nerves for those final matches? Yo.
That's gonna be crazy.
That was good.
Have you been keeping well, Jonah? Oh, sorry, yeah, you did answer. I completely missed it. I was so focused on the game. Dude, that's not bad though, otherwise. But you also play mostly in the later days, the CS final. Apparently, it's also an Overwatch tournament as well right now. There's so much like esports leagues going on right now. I think even Apex has like qualifiers or something right now.
Damn, those are some good matches in this tournament.
Yeah. So much going on. Here's me playing incremental chill games. What game are you playing right now? Some of those nukes are also crazy. Chef Knight. Nice. What is the premise of that game? I want to see the like stat line for it. Do we even get to see like who is the MVP, the tournament MVP or anything? Or is this just the end of it?
I don't know.
And that'll fight cook upgrade. It's only a 2 thing. Fair enough. Dude, I didn't manage to get all the skins from the event. No. Dude, showing the camera in a dude who's crying space is still one of the most mental things to be ever. Like, I get that at a land, but like, bro is just freaking like, let me get those tears in HD.
Yeah. 4K 60 FPS.
Yeah, dude. You remind me, I got the Battle Pass with Delta and didn't finish it. Me too, man. Me too. I actually was gonna suggest that we all go boot up Delta and play some rounds or play Impulse or something.
Oh wow, I'm really staring at my Delta Force. wondering if I should open it.
I might have some meltdown.
I'm on it now.
Already open, sitting and chilling.
Yeah, no, I see you sitting there.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for this, like, you know, thing to finish. I want to see if they actually show any of the stats stuff, because I'd love to see that. And then I'll open up Dot Force and join you guys. They're just showing all the highlights of, like, the worst freaking music in my life.
Nah, guys. Put a different song on. Holy crap.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
it, eh?
You think that's it?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think that's it. Now I can take my little bathroom break. I'll be back.
Keep going back. Yeah. What's up? How you doing, Realsies? Yeah, I think that's that. But we should have another qualifier toward the end of the year. Okay,
I wish
let's
we had
play.
local comps.
With what player base? You'd have to get 25 people together. Aside.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I wish, like,
nobody has access to custom
there was
lobbies.
enough player.
Okay, let me quickly end my stream on YouTube. I appreciate everybody who stopped by on there. Now I'm just gonna switch over to solely Twitch. If anybody would like to still keep watching, that's still sitting around. This is my Twitch link. I take it Long Ting won. Yeah, they won 3-1. It was a good set of games. It was a really good match set, honestly.
Big yawn.
You missed